Oh, they're probably fucking Bluetooth. I'll put them on again. I don't know, can't be asked. Right, it's moaning time. Yeah, well, apparently the wedding is set. Had a quick perusal later and for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? Well, we're already married again, 50-50. He's already thinking about her fucking money. Half of her business, half the car is his. It's the first thing he thinks. When we're married, it's 50-50. What does she need of yours? Apart from the fucking dog. That's about fucking it. You want the fucking money. You want to share the pizza with fucking Tyson. Exactly. Well, it looks like there's only one person on moaning about whatever and shit like that and medical stuff and how she died, she collapsed. For fuck's sake. Funny how that was the time when I was in the hospital, wasn't it? That's fizzy. Oh, it did say fizzy on it. I'm drinking like carbonated water now with flavouring. It's supposed to be happy for you, but it's just shit's how it is. Cool, kiwi lemonade. Oh, nice. Money no objects as long as it was less than £1. They don't give a fucking shit. No sugar, bastard. 1 litre so. I've had one of these yesterday. One of these today. Actually, I had more yesterday, but yeah. Actually, I had two years slacking a bit. Yeah, well, tap water after this is gone. This will do me till 2 o'clock, which is meds time, and I've got some shitloads of meds. I'm tired. It's out of me. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I've got some fucking shit to have, though, you know what I mean? They gave me more fucking shit. Because I'm one of these fucking heart rate monitors for fucking over 20 bastard hours. Well, actually, it was fucking 24. I had to fucking stretch and piss. So, do you know what that is? The door's right next to you. You get off the bed. This machine's plugged into the fucking wall. And there's cables, loads of them. There's like 15 cables connected. I think it was just 1, 2. I didn't have my legs ones done. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 10 cables. Some, they should all be the same length, but they're not. So anyhow, I did the fucking stretch and piss. So I stretched these cables on, yeah, and then I opened the door and I just fucking got one step in and pissed. And then it came back, but I pulled some off. So by the time I wrapped it all up, one of the nurses come running and says, "Oh, you've got one of the cables untied." I went, "Yeah." She said, "Why don't you just tell us and we'll unplug you?" Well, you could have told me first. So yeah, but it's at the HS, what's it called? NHS hotel. Got shitloads more pills to take, so I'm awake to make sure I take them. I'm on a new heart blocker, and this is what I have to take. Same. There's one missing there. Is one missing? Oh, bastard, there's one missing. How do I know there's one tablet missing? Bastard, yeah. I'll sort that out. That's the afternoon one, but there is 1 or 2 tablets missing. But the main ones are that one. Check this out. Not even pissing you. That's what I have to take in about an hour's time, 2 hours time. Hold on. Is that better? You can't fucking see it, look. There's 4 in there. There should be 5 in there. Not sort of lot. Yeah, look. There's fucking loads of. Oh, and 2 drinks. I've got 2 drinks. So I did it. It was a good full service, but they reckon because I wasn't taking my iron tablets, which is strong vitamin B. You know the ones that I thought was just a vitamin. That's helps me with brain damage. And I do have brain damage and crinkles, by the way. Yeah, all this stress and shit. I don't need it. I don't need Zara. So it's all right. I watched a little clip. Said hello to you. Apparently, Gamers wants to get married to Agent X, and what I saw was to get 50%. Fucking hell. What's he got to offer? A dog? You know, she's got a good income on a fucking Porsche, and he's going to want half of that. Yeah, whatever. Other than that, it's been it's been good. I had to go out shopping. I forgot my charger. These are decent fucking glasses. No, oh, there they are. Yeah, they are. I had to get some reading glasses because I keep breaking them. I bought some fucking cool fucking slip-ons, £3.58 from Pound Stretchers. And that was it. Loads of water, copious amounts of water. I've got to be on that next. Got to, seriously got to. I got my charger back. It was worth just paying the bus fare and then having a day trip out because it was a lovely summer's day. So the dinner lady, I could have blagged some dinner as well because you know you can walk into this place anytime. I should have walked in at dinner time. Oh yeah, I'm in so much fucking pain. Yeah, I just listened to a bit of Zara going, oh, I could have called the ambulance. But you know, you hear all these shocker stories about how they're in the hallways. You want to know the biggest shockers? They're not always in the hallways. That's the last thing they need, people in hallways. It's an obstruction. Yeah, you very rarely see people in hallways. And I was in a waiting area. There was one person who was all sitting down, and he was in a equivalent to an ambulance bed, which are narrower. Yeah. And the trolleys are slightly thicker. No, we was waiting for beds. I waited 6 hours. There was like 10 of us waiting for beds. There was a bed shortage. So how can people be in beds in corridors when there's a bed shortage? When you went to the Royal, like when I went there Monday in the afternoon, because it was Sunday, apparently there's a load of domestic violence, football abuse, and it's just filled up. It says people's on booze. We've got so much. It was an influx from Sunday night time till Monday, which is today. I was in an ambulance, so I was outside, and that's why there's a shortage of ambulances, by the way. They're using them as beds. Yeah. So I was outside for what? I got there at 5:30. I got let in at 9:30. That was accident emergency. I was in a bed there for quite a few hours. Then I went to another place. There's a cooling off area. Fuck knows what they did. I was there for like another 6 hours. I had breakfast there, I think. Oh, did I have anything there? No, I fucking didn't, the bastards. They had a shitty fucking curry. I only had half of that. Didn't have the rice, basically. So I didn't eat for fucking, God knows, 30 plus hours. So I was starving. So then once Marks and Spencer opened at 7:30, so I'm still waiting to go into the ward that I got put into. I went in another ward before. What was that about? That was nice because it was really close to Marks and Spencer's. I could just walk out and walk in. And at night time, you get the cheap things in the morning. The other place, she goes, do you want a coffee? Yeah. Is that it? Yeah, that's it for the coffee. And then she just ran off. But where's my fucking toast? Where's my fucking this and that and the other? So I just got up. I said, you know, when I said that was it for the coffee. I wanted breakfast. I'm starving. I ain't eating nothing. So I'm purposely now going to Marks and Spencer's. So I did. Then I went again. Fuck, it's cost me a fortune getting out healthy. Marks and fucking Spencer's not that fucking cheap. Then I went to Costa. That's the only two places there. Oh, and the house of whatever, which was cheaper. Fucking vending machines are fucking cheaper than these restaurants. You work that fucker out. Anyway, I went to Costa. Sandwiches there was fucking more expensive than Marks and Spencer right next door. What the fuck? I mean, I was so tempted on going to fucking Aldi, which is across the road, but that's a fucking nightmare in itself. But to go down some stupid, you can't cross a fucking road like a normal being. Do you know what I mean? Fucking dual carriageway, but fuck me, they put a fucking They only put a fucking forest in between the fucker. There's a subway. You have to go down a fucking subway. It was nice though today because you went in down. It was like a fucking. It's like a breezer cooler. There's a lot of nurses, like having or doctors or whatever, just chilling there, chatting with people because they get an hour off, don't they? And stuff. Because it's just like, I'm saying that. Why did he move out of the hospital? Yeah, because they've got mistresses, haven't they? Yeah, that was it. So they go into the subway and chat. Anyway, went to Lidl's. Obviously, had to bypass the beef section, and to be honest with you, I wasn't even fucking bothered. Had to avoid the dairy products, the cheese and shit like that, because that was opposite. Actually, no, it's next door to the alcohol. Well, that was it. Water. Looking for a ready meal. Well, lady shit. Or was he? Yeah, I got a ready meal, yeah. 4 burgers, so I'm sorted for the weekend. Just need to go and get some, what's the places? Go to Pack Food when it opens at 8 o'clock. Oh shit, I'll go to Mandela, I'll get loads of free fucking water there. That's basically what I've got to drink. It's a shame. It's not, but another hour. Get me meds down in there. But yeah, I've learned, I've been reevaluated the importance of each and every one. And bought some earbuds, but they work and then they fucking don't. So I treat myself because the money I'm going to save with alcohol, because water's fairly cheap and I can have tap water. You can't beat this fucking ready-made stuff, so I must admit, but it's about £1, isn't it? £1 a litre. So that's not too bad when you think. And there's an Aldi up the road. I wonder what Lidl's does. What fucking Pack Food does. Well, the corner shop does 700. Just water per pound, so need £3 a day in it, or tap water. I just got to get into the habit of liquid libation, and hopefully I'll be more intelligent. Especially when I take the fingers. But yeah, the vitamin B, the iron tablets are to reduce brain damage. And what it is, if I don't take it, it makes me angry and shit like that, and confused and easily manipulated and stuff like that, because my brain's not functioning fully. I'm still. What is that one? That's a thiamine, isn't it? Yeah, it's that one. I'm sure of it. Yeah, a lot later. It's not as if I've got fucking all day to find that missing tablet. I'll find that when I'm setting up tomorrow's. Oh, painkiller. I like that fucker. Yeah, bastard. It's a spare painkiller. Which I'm allowed because I'm in pain. Somebody's giving me a face ache. So you're up early, Zara? I got home yesterday, I think. Yeah, it was yesterday. So I was in there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Came back Friday, was it, or Thursday? What day is it today? No, it was Thursday night. Thursday afternoon, was it? No, it was Thursday evening. Yeah, because they gave me a taxi home, God bless them. That's how I roll. They didn't give me a taxi when I went to, what's the name though? So yeah, there we go. I have to get some reading glasses and shit. Let's get some reading glasses. But yeah, they had all these fucking nipple things. Can I show you one? Where are they? They're on the floor. Oh shit, I forgot a good deal. Like they're not, when you're in ambulance, you get small ones. Oh, you can't see me, can you? Go about the bag. Yeah. Yeah, like this look. The size of them fuckers had dozens of the bastards. Don't take my camera.
I'll turn mine off as well. All right, Shady?
All right, mate. How you doing?
All right, man. What's been going on with you? You all right? You all right now? Or?
Yeah. They've redid my meds. They've educated me to where I have to have vitamin B. The iron tablets.
Yeah.
They've prescribed me medical grade, like hospital grade, for a month. Then I just have to have the normal ones. Apparently, that's because the alcoholic part. When I went through that, I got brain damage, and it's vitamin B. You know, they say vitamin B is good for your nerves.
Yeah.
Well, your brain is a nerve. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to be on vitamin B for the rest of my life, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And then being the alcohol, they went, no. So I've actually got treatment now, alcoholic treatment. They put me on rehab. They put me on drips to wipe out all history of alcohol, so it's like a clean slate.
Yeah.
Then they injected. Then they got not the drips of the vitamins. That was fucking painful. I don't know why.
Yeah. So did you become anemic or something because of lack of vitamin?
No. It was I was trying to get repeat prescription, and the number they went, no, we can't get it for you. Your doctors you didn't come up. I think your doctors struck you off.
Yeah.
You're going to ring your doctor. So I rang the doctor, and it's like the wrong fucking buttons and all that lot. It's like antiquated. And apparently, because I was in Staffordshire, when I came back, I didn't tell him I was back in Derby, but he knew that from day one. And I told him I'm homeless. They put me in Staffordshire. Could be a week, could be 6 weeks. Okay, yeah. And because I hadn't been in there and told him, he just struck me off the list. So I don't exist anywhere apart from on the hospital records. So then I rang somebody up. Then I rang 111. No, then somebody else advised me ring 111. They can subscribe to you. Then they went, how have you been feeling this week? I said, I've been sweaty, heavy chest, pain down one arm. Next minute, ambulance is on the door, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And the heart rate was, when I said it was 159, it was that for over 24 hours, which it should be that irregular. It took them 2 days to get it down to normal.
Wow.
And then they found the right medicine, which to me, I just take one a day and I don't have to worry now. So I think that's going to be a regular thing where I have to go in on a regular basis, check the meds on.
Probably, yeah. They'll do regular blood cultures and ECG, I expect, on a regular basis, yeah.
Yeah, I had the EEC where it's like two or three massive pads that cover your whole chest. I was on that. Then they put me on the normal monitor for 2 days where I couldn't go to the toilet. Then they told me last minute, we can unplug you. We can unplug this big device. And then you just carry the box with you to the toilet. Oh, no, you could tell me before.
Yeah.
Go on. One nurse was fascinated with me. She said, do you want a bath? Do you want a bowl, or do you want me to get cloths out and we'll clean you with cloths? I said, it's all right. I had a shower that the warder was before. She went, okay then. I said, I'll come until I get home. She just wanted to put her hands over me.
Yeah.
She was a black nurse. She actually probably never seen a white naked man before. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's a weird ward because there's a toilet but no shower. I don't know what that's about. Unless you're always wide up to something, and they can't take the risk.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll sort you out a district nurse, and they come weekly or fortnightly to do my missus's blood cultures, and but they can do everything. They can check your sats, so your oxygen levels.
Well, the good thing is
they can do sort of minor ECGs with the old finger monitor,
Well, the one thing that they are going to get me, and they've already rung me, but I didn't get to my phone quick enough because when I came out, because I couldn't sleep, I nicked one of those blankets. So I've got to have a souvenir. You get the sheets on a hospital bed, and they give you a blanket. You get those blankets. You know how thin they are, but good. And you can fold them up in the back of a rucksack. Well, allegedly, that's what I did.
Why not?
Well, fucking had to pay to get my fucking charger back. That cost me. I walked into town, there and back, £6. The charger's worth £6, but I'd have to go to Burn-on-Trent to get it. So it cost me £10. So, but the charger's got 2 fast chargers on it, USB. So it's a really good for what it was from Main Bargains. Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's a shame that I collected everything else, but I forgot it was in plug socket.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched a little clip because I was watching a movie. Let's Speed Date or something on Lady Nexus, and Gamer already thought he'd won.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
There wasn't much sort of date talk going on, shall we say, after Gamer went on. I did go on and take the piss out of him a bit because he was ripping at me earlier for no reason. So, yeah, he had both barrels off me twice yesterday.
That's what. There's somebody's clipped it.
Little
There's somebody's clipped
spastic.
it. Yeah.
He's a fucking wonky-eyed, mongy little spastic who blocks me from his chat and then starts abusing my wife to get me to go on panel. Well, I bit yesterday.
You know. It's the way he said. Somebody's clipped it where he says, "Me and Agent X are married. I'll own 50%." That's not how you go into a marriage. Thinking about what you're gaining. Think about what she's fucking losing marrying you. Do you know what I mean? All she gains is a fucking dog that she has to pay for.
Well, it's the amount of self-respect that is lost. That's without even the financial loss and everything and the emotional loss. Because he's a little rat.
You reckon it is?
I do get on with him, but you know, he does go a bit too far, and I haven't really bitten until yesterday.
The thing is, look how he's treated Henry Crinkles. Next minute, he's going, "Oh, you're my best friend. Buy me a pizza."
Buy me a pizza. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't like him. I didn't like him because he's called me a child molester for 2 years. And everybody's like, and then they go, "Where's your proof?" He says, "I've got no proof. I just like saying it to you."
Yeah.
He's got that mentality to call somebody a fucking rapist or whatever just because it makes him happy saying it. He'd cry like a baby. People's calling him that every fucking day, twice a day, like he did to me.
Oh yeah, I get on with him, like I said. But what wound me up yesterday was, you know, he said, "Oh, you're leaving your wife on her own all the time while you're on YouTube." I didn't come onto YouTube yesterday until I jumped on his panel, which was about fucking 6 o'clock in the evening. I think I just hadn't been on YouTube all fucking day. I'd been doing other stuff, scrapping, collecting scrap around the house, weighing it in, fucking boxing stuff up. You know what I mean? Cheeky little rat.
No, I can't give him the time of day, really. What he's done to me, and then fucking what he expects to know about my private life. Who I'm married, prove it. Fuck off. Fucking way.
No, he's the one that films young ladies, isn't he? So
yeah. He winds them up, and then once they say, and he's got a can of beer in his hand, I'm sure it was. They were, and he's chasing them. You're going to call the police. You're going to call them. That was a setup. I guarantee he wound those girls up to get that response and started filming. Or that was his second take once he'd wound them up.
Yeah.
I mean, people support him because big up live free. Let's live free nowadays. What a hero to look up to.
Yep.
Bus Tech was on last night. 1,000 something fucking people watching him. Doing a treasure check or something. He was just driving around and somebody's giving him coordinates, go here, and he sees a sign. That's all I saw. Fucking hell, 1,000. His chat was going that far up. It was a waste of time saying anything until it said, you know, when somebody donated, he goes, hello, to that person. Everybody else he just ignored. He could have said it to like slow every 1 second, or you get to type.
Yeah.
Slow, but he didn't. How he can read that fucking quick, I don't know.
No, that's bonkers. That's bonkers fucking numbers, isn't it?
1,000 fucking viewing shit. All the donations it's getting. Then he's doing that buzz books again. where if you go somewhere, whatever, I need to set some up if me fucking thing ever works. Oh yeah, that was the other good thing is, it's called Centel's House. It's drug addiction treatment, anything. But when I can't walk down there and he's back, which I can't, it's virtually a mile away walking there and back. And it's all right. We'll get a team that they'll come and visit your house once so you can check up on you and see how you're going and give you some advice. Hey, BB. So that's good news. But I definitely can't have alcohol again. I've had the tests.
Yeah.
It would kill me.
Yeah. Well, they need to prescribe that stuff that you take that makes you violently ill if you
Yeah.
touch it, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Well, they gave me something. I can't remember. Well, they gave me lorazepam. That was just
Sweet.
just to chill me out for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I went, tomorrow, is that on prescription? No, it's just while you're here. To chill you out while you're here. Also, it's not making me fucking sleep much. But then you keep waking me up. I've been waking up all the fucking time. It's fucking nightmare. But it is what it is. Finally got my dick right, and then
they'll give because you're coming off alcohol. They will give you a so muscle relaxant. So ask your doctor. They might replace, because you had lorazepam in hospital. They might prescribe you some diazepam outside of hospital, because obviously if you're coming off the alcohol, you can say, look, I'm getting really, really bad anxiety and sleeplessness, and that's what they'll give you.
Sweet. So not a chronic asthmatic, so they've got to be really careful what they give me, but doctors should know. But yeah, I'm on, so I can't. This is temporary anyway. I won't double up on what I'm on. So if there's a double of anything, I won't do anything. I won't say anything. Right, I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that doubled? Yeah. I'll have to have a closer look. No, it's not. 8, 9, 10. On about 10. And 2 drinks that I have to have. No, I'm sure one of those double. No, it ain't. It's slightly different colour. It's good to know. I'm fucking partly blind, but I can just slightly notice there's a difference. They looked identical, but slightly different coloured.
Yeah.
Big fucking letter on the bastards. I can see it. Other than that, I've been good. Since that, I felt a lot better. And now I know that I need the vitamin B. That's good. I don't think there's a tablet in there. Well, I've got some stuff for 2 weeks. I've been prescribed stuff for 2 weeks, so that could be something for alcohol withdrawal. If it's only for 2 weeks. And I don't know what the liquid shit is, because the liquid, I've got to put them in water. Yeah, I had a little bit of Laura. No, I collapsed in the hot sun the other day. The paramedics came around and stuff like that. I didn't want to do it, but all year, all those stories where this bed's lined up, this, blah blah blah. There's not enough ambulances. They got the fucking renting ambulances in.
I think she's still talking about it now on her panel.
Yeah.
She's just started her live, and she's still talking about it.
You hardly ever saw anybody in the corridors on the bed, because you have to have a space in the fingers. Me, I was just in the ambulance. The ambulance turned up, and I just sat in the ambulance with chatting. Why do you think? When I went CJ, yeah, I was in the back of an ambulance. I called it whatever. The camera wasn't on. Rachel didn't care. She was playing Pokemon or whatever she was doing on an NHS computer. And she was doing some sort of stats. It was chilled out. It happens most nights. We sit and wait for 3-4 hours. And that's a safe environment until they get radioed in. We've got a free bed. Bring him in. That's accident emergency. I had to wait 4 or 5 hours. So there is no queuing up where she thinks.
Yeah, down there is bad.
Been down there.
Bad down there.
She lives in Loughborough. She lives 20 miles away from me.
Mm. It is bad down here. Last time.
Oh, down your end, yeah. Down your end. It's bad down.
New super hospital. Last time I had to take the missus to the medical assessment unit. Yeah, we were straight into the unit because of her condition, but that is actually a hospital where there's beds in the corridors or chairs in the corridors because there's not enough room in the waiting rooms. And we had to pass through the medical assessment waiting room to go into the ward. And it was chaos. There weren't enough seats. There were people sitting on the floor. There was, yeah, it was. But then again, they opened it before they finished building it, and shut all the main units in 2 other hospitals 5 miles each side of it. So Welsh NHS shot themselves in the foot, really.
Yeah, they should have left the others open.
You should have done.
I mean, we've got 2 hospitals. They didn't. I mean, we've always had 2 hospitals, as far as I can remember. But the one out the Royal, now the Royal, was the later one, like a community secondary hospital, where DRI, Derby Royal Infirmary, where Florence Nightingale used to go to in the 18th century. That's now a community hospital. That was where I stayed. But they just they sold that land. There's, God knows, there's housing on it and everything, NHS, because it's right in the city centre. The community is a good enough place for eye surgery, if you're diabetic mainly, or brain damage like I had, and rehabilitation. It just does that on the sidelines.
Yeah, we got a few community hospitals, and they're more about rehab, X-raying, and just little stuff like that. And if you don't choose to go there, I've had to go for X-rays and stuff, and I say I'll go to the county, and they're like, "Are you sure?" And yeah, because there's no waiting. You're straight in, you're straight out. You go to one of the big hospitals, you'll be there all fucking day.
I was lucky about they've got these modern wheelie ones where you wheel the machine to your bed, you put a plate on your back, then you just go, everybody stand away. What about me? And they just put the X-ray and then X-ray my chest.
Yeah.
And she just disappears behind the curtain with this long lead and then presses go. Yeah, we're done. Fucking weird.
Yeah, it's done with minimal radiation now, isn't it?
Yeah. What was it? Well, did I have a scanner as well? I had a scanner. I went, can you scan my spine as well? She went, no, because we've not been told to. Because it scanned me, the organs. It wasn't an X-ray. So I went, you can. If I turn sideways, then if these cables let me. Oh no, I bet that's why. Because I want my spine's got step in the spine. I'd love to have had proof of that. I need a scan for that. It is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. Looking back, I don't know how. I think how does fucking Agent X? She must be the most tolerable person on fucking YouTube to tolerate fucking Gaymer than me. But he's definitely living in a fantasy if he thinks he's good enough to marry Agent X, in my opinion.
Gaymer's he's good comedy value until he starts shouting over everybody, which he doesn't allow on his own panel, might I add.
Yeah, he does.
He did. Yeah, he was rapping yesterday, so I said I'd do a freestyle rap for him. I hope someone's clipped it. Because as soon as I'd finished it, he booted me backstage. He didn't like it at all because it included finger snapping and everything.
But I'm staying away from the YouTube for now anyway. Just do little shows. Just do where I can control it. I don't go on people's panels. I've been stuck in the middle of it. I'm starting to learn. I'm good friends with Angela because she lives in my city. But because I'm friends with people calling her Pangela, then Angela's fell out with me. And I've done nothing wrong apart from knowing various people.
So, no, you haven't, no.
I don't see why these women just fucking doing it to each other. It's just like they're sort of roasting and stuff. Individually, they're all nice people. It's just for some reason nature, and it just escalates. I know it escalates. I've escalated it myself. Only when I was attacked first. People forget. I was attacked by Tony P, Laura Lou. I was attacked first. And they did vicious lies towards me. And I told them, you attack me, I'll attack you back tenfold. I'm a man of my word. Now I don't give a fucking shit about that. I don't give a shit. I make stupid comments because I've been in hospital more than fucking Florence Nightingale, fucking Laura Lou's ever been. She makes out she's an expert. She's not. She got one thing correct. Paramedics would say, if it's non-emergency, do you want to come into the hospital? In other words, we'll wait for next time if it's that serious, or go in yourself. They'll recommend, we suggest you go in on your own then. Go yourself. Take you there now. That means it's not that important.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I mean, I could make up shit, which she would. Well, my heart was beating irregularly. The surgeon had to crack my chest open. He pulled my heart out. I could see it beating in his hand. And he got a taser and stopped it. Then massaged it back to life and put it back in. You can't even see the scar. The surgeon was that good. That'd be fucking hurt. I told you the truth that they strapped me to this fucking machine and I couldn't fucking piss. I had to stretch piss until I plugged one of the things out. And I thought, we'll unplug it. Okay. That was horrible because I couldn't walk around, couldn't do nothing. Because I couldn't take this machine. This machine was bolted to the wall until I didn't know there's a little module that you unclick.
Yeah.
Take the module.
Yeah. When I've had surgeries in the past and just coming around from anaesthetic, I don't like pissing in them fucking cardboard tube things.
Yeah.
So I was still sort of under anaesthetic, waiting for the nurses to leave. My missus was there. I got straight up, took the drip with me, walked through mixed ward along the fucking thing to the toilet. And of course I had a gown on and all my arsenal was hanging out. I didn't have any unders on or fuck all. And when I got back, my missus said, should have seen all the ladies looking at your bum when you were going to the toilet. And I was like, I can't even remember going. Can't even remember getting out of bed, took the drip with me and everything.
Well, for me, do you want some gowns? I don't want the reverse dress. Oh, we'll get you some trousers. They're just as worse. You put the trousers on, studs. Put the trousers on, you put the studs. Oh, cheeky. You put the studs on, and as you're walking, if you've got a big belly that like inflates quite a bit, all of a sudden, they pop off and your trousers fall down anyway. But they are better trousers. Always take shorts with you or something like that. I forgot, obviously. I didn't know the ambulance would be there that quick. I thought I had about 3 hours notice to pack all my stuff together. But I didn't. I was knocking on the door straight away. Actually, they rang me up. Said they didn't have to knock on my door.
Yeah, come to think of it, I don't know why I didn't have underwear on. I'll have to question the anaesthetist about that.
Oh, yeah. I bet they were checking your penis. Was it a female surgeon?
Female anaesthetist.
Oh,
I don't know about surgeon. I can't remember the surgeon.
Oh, there you go then.
I was get off my head when they come and say, you usually are full of fucking anaesthetic, aren't you?
I'll tell you now, I bought some earbuds because I thought, fuck it, they might be better as a mic. I set it up for this. But then I browsed another channel and it went dead. And if you touch your ear, it fucking does shit. Turns off, plays.
Yeah, I don't use my earbuds enough.
I need them for my phone more than anything, to be honest with you. Because then I just leave my phone in my pocket, and because it just doesn't slide up. Like where you swipe it up, doesn't do that. So I miss a lot of calls. Just don't want to be wearing headbuds. But then again, once I load some music, I'll download some music and put it on. And at least I've got music walking up the streets to ignore people.
Yeah, I like to do that.
Might as well. I mean, if you think the money I'm saving on booze, that should be all right. I'll drink more coffee, well, a couple of copies a day. I'll get the cheapest water I can. I need Ribena and different flavours. I'm just going to have to get in the habit of that. I'm definitely not fall down the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole of having the fake beers, because it does put you on to the real beers sooner or later.
Yeah.
Well, you make a mistake thinking it's right next to the zero, like I did, and it was shandy. I went, no, shandy's not too bad. Didn't affect me. Then I just went, oh, there's one there, it's 1%. I'll try that one. And then next minute, 3%. Next minute, it's 5.5. Even now, just talking about it, I was thinking I got £1.50, a nice beer would sort me out.
No.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. The only time I'm going to go out, I'm going to take my meds. And I need to make some food. I had a burger last night and some cooking bacon, but cooking bacon, it just needs boiling and making into ham.
Yeah, it takes forever to fucking fry. And if you cook it in the oven, it goes like string.
Oh. So we'll get fucking space. The saying is a Muslim. He's not supposed to drink. It came back. There's about fucking 5-6 bottles of red wine just chucked in the fridge. He fills the fridge up fucking like there's no tomorrow. Then again, it doesn't matter. I had my cooking bacon in there as well, so it is what it is. But I bought some burgers, so I'm gonna have burgers for a couple of days.
Yeah, I had some nice chili and cheeseburgers the other day. Bit indigestion-y, but they were nice.
Yeah, I wish I was wanting to go in, but I thought I could do with another couple of days in hospital. Get some food down in it. At least I saved some money. Well, I say at least I saved some money. I spent 10 quid in fucking Marks and Spencer's. So
oh, posh, very nice, nice and posh.
It's either Costa or Marks and Spencer's, or if you can get a fucking if you can find the many vending machines. I found one vending machine, and it was card only. I went, bastard. That was it. Then the other one was cash. I went, nice. I got cash. And that was it. It wasn't. It was coins only, not £10.
Yeah.
I thought, you bastard. So and I wanted cheese and onion, and I was that fucking stressed. I put the money in, and I pressed the wrong button, and I got salted crisps that nobody likes. Everybody hates that.
Yeah, salt and vinegar burned my mouth. Some salt and vinegar.
That's the vinegar in it. For some reason, everybody likes cheese and onion, doesn't they? Or
yeah,
might start smoky bacon. But when we was in the pub, we had 2 dogs. They both had cheese and onion. It was my favourite, so the big dog had it, and the female one, which was really smart, she used to like cheese and onion. It might have been the colour or something. But you go to her and go, get yourself a packet of crisps, and she'd go behind the bar. She'd go around up and down the boxes because it was on the floor, convenient for the mice to get. So the mice didn't have to get up on the shelves. I think they go backwards and forwards, and she'd put her head in the cheese and onion and bring out a packet of cheese and onion, and would open it and share it. She was a fucking smart dog. She was.
Gotta love cheese and onion.
Yeah, you got it. Well, these dogs did anyway. And peanuts. She loves fucking peanuts. Because it was a polished floor, and she was a puppy. She knew how to glide across the floor. So she'd run and then glide. And then she'd just stop just in front of the peanut machine. Then she'd search the floor. Because when you get little paper bags and then like a branch, they'd come out that quick. The peanuts would go all over the floor. She knew it. The other dog's like, because he's not used to the floor, he's like, He was like 7 years of age, going 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. He wasn't an attack dog. You could see him coming. You had plenty of time to fucking leg it. But the other one, you had no chance. She's fucking brilliant. Really nasty. I'll tell you something. This is the weirdest thing. I feel drunk. I really do. Weird.
Meds.
Lack of them, because I've got another hour or 45 minutes to take them. Yeah, I do feel drunk. That was the same the other night as well. Weird. Weird. So hopefully this keeps up. At least I'm getting some sort of fucking buzz. But yeah, as health-wise, it wasn't very good news. So is what it is. And it is now correlated. So that's hence getting a team coming once a week. Hopefully I'll get a load more. No need for AA meetings when they come to you. I think they can give me some tablets as well. I'm not too sure. Because it is NHS funded. So used to be the Dole office.
Yeah.
It's definitely government funded because it was half of it was a Dole office. The first half, where the entrance is to this St Andrew's houses, was the driving license school. Not the school, where you got your tests. So
Yeah.
Weird fucking place. But yeah, you get budgeting loans, crisis loans. You'd go to St Andrew's house, then you'd wait in that massive queue, and you go to the counter, and they'd give you like £15. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That £15 would last you a week because it was the 1980s.
Yeah, when I first left school, you still had to sort of sign on physically. But I remember as a kid, being taken.
Yeah, I'm thinking
single mum, 4 kids, being taken in and sitting with one of them fucking tickets all fucking day for, to go to a meeting or a fucking crisis line. But that would have been fucking late 70s, early 80s.
I've not had anything like that for something like 20 years. No, it might have been less when I lost my benefits. I had to have it. I had to have one, and then I got my benefits back. And I says, "I'll pay it back full what I've owed." He went, "No, just take it off weekly." I went, "Okay." So what was that about? I know I got something like 1,700 back, but I had to wait 9 months. Well, that was it. It was, when they reassessed you for sickness.
Yeah.
I appealed. It took 9 months to win the appeal because the computer just kicked everybody off and said you're fit for work. And so that hence there was a 9-month queue for that. So I was on a single parent, an 18-year-old single parent money, but half or deducted. So I was on it should have been on at that time £70-something a week, and I was on 50. So my income just fucking completely dropped for 18 months. Then, funny enough, I had this mate coming round. It didn't affect him. And when I got this money, he was like, "Oh, lend me some money." I went, "Why would I? You never helped me in 9 months. And now I've got some cash. You want me to give you money?" It doesn't work that way. "Ooh, don't have to be like that." I said, "Yes, I do.
Fucking right, you do.
If you'd have helped me out with a little bit of food here and there, I'd have helped you out right now." Yeah, I ain't seen him for a while. Yeah, the legends here. See how long this internet lasts with the camera. All right, Neo, how you doing?
Hey, big up, Shitty. I've never come
Morning,
to
there.
so I figured I'd come by for a minute and say hi, dog.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
How you doing,
I get
man?
kicked off because you got your camera on.
Yeah,
mate.
good man. Good man.
Oh, I'm buzzing.
Fuck, it's hot as fuck here, man.
It was hot yesterday.
Yeah, I had to drive up to Seattle. I got a star drive for my freaking chair, man. So I'm dialed in now.
I'm just taking the source tablet to get rid of that one first.
Yeah, first night last night, I had to have the fan on to get to sleep. It was really humid here, really hot last night.
Yeah, we're in a freaking heat wave. Hey, did you guys get fucked up by that global computer crackdown or whatever the fuck it was?
I'm not sure. I haven't had any problems.
Yeah, I woke up this morning. They said like the whole planet's freaking business computers basically shut down or fucked up. Oh, yeah, I didn't know if you guys heard about it or not.
No, I hadn't. No.
We hear everything last.
Yeah.
How you doing, Shady?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm off the booze.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it was chemically inducted, so I was basically on grips to get me off to clean.
By the way,
slate.
man, Spain cheated.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, all they do is eat fucking balls. You just fucking kill a ball unfairly. They cheat when they do that, and they just eat the fucking balls. And the football players use that sperm in the balls to run faster like a bull. Now they're cheating bastards. They just fucking they've been known for it. But
Turncoats they are. Turncoats.
You know, yeah.
Never trust them in war. Never trust the Spanish during the war. They'll fucking turn on you quick as they can.
Yeah, man. I know my brother-in-law's Spanish and I don't fucking trust him. Fucking cost down the cunt.
Yeah, I didn't mean to intrude. You invited me over here many times, and every time I see you live, I just usually miss you at the last second. So I saw you, thought I'd come up and say hi.
I'm doing less because you get targeted over here. Somebody's put that much effort to make a clone account, join a Filipino channel that I've supported for 2.5 years, using my name then, slagging her off. Then when I come on, yeah, the moderator fucking unmods me and hides me in front of her. And that's all. And then the guy was waiting there. So I came back with another one of my accounts. And I went, it's me, blah, blah, blah. You hidden shady. The same guy just blocked me, 4 other accounts. And he actually came in my chat and bragged about it. That's how nice to this YouTube is when they like it. So I just do less live streams now. There's less to clip, less fucking shit, and it's better for my health. I've got to think me first and entertain you lot later. You've got fucking Gaymer the Idiot for entertainment. And if anybody's going to go off the rails, anybody's going to go off the rails, it's going to be in. Let him lead him to it. Fucking can't believe it. I've been diagnosed with fucking delusions, but I'd never say I'm going to marry you, so I own 50%. Fucking hell. That is the immediate put off for every woman.
I'd rather be face before I got married again.
I'm still legally married.
Yeah, I'm married, but when we sell the house, the missus is moving in with one of the kids for a bit till we get somewhere, and I'll get myself a caravan. Fuck it. Live in a caravan. I've got a piece of land, so.
Yeah. How you doing, Chicky? Cheers, man.
You can still see your wife though every day, so.
Of course.
I thought those are right.
No, we got all sorts of logistical nightmares on me with all the dialysis equipment having to be moved, and so.
But your spouse on that?
Yeah. She's been on home dialysis for about 15 years now, maybe a little more. So yeah, she's gone way past the what they say people usually can do home dialysis for. She's gone 5 years past that. So but yeah, we got our house up for sale, so you know that's one of the things that's gonna have to, when we move, you know, one of the first things that's gonna have to happen is she's gonna have to have a treatment room put in. So
you got to pay for that stuff, ministry?
No, I live in Wales, so the Welsh NHS pay for everything.
Nice.
You don't pay for prescriptions in Wales either. In England, you do. You don't in Wales and Scotland. But yeah, she'll have to go. She's used to going to the centre for her dialysis. There's one not far away, so she'd have to do that for a few weeks just till we get a new place.
We used to drive her there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend, but sounds like she's kicking it in the ass, though, eh?
Oh
Nice.
yeah, she's yeah, she does well. She has other health issues as well, but yeah, considering she does well, and you know, Zara saying how strong is Mrs. Ministry, and
Well, I don't know her,
yeah,
but give her my best, ministry.
well, Zara does, and if Zara rings me or something, and the missus is around, I'll just put the phone on loudspeaker and walk away to make a cuppa, and what the pair of them come out with is unbelievable. My missus is as bad as, if not worse than Zara with what she
Oh
says.
my God.
and I say some fucking right things now and again, as well.
Yeah.
And my missus is fucking brutal, you know what I mean? She
Yeah.
takes it all in her stride,
Zara's a darling. I like Zara a lot. I got mad respect for her. She's sweet. She makes me laugh. I love her. Yeah, I was supposed to start chemotherapy here a few months back, and I decided not to do it, for a while anyway, play it by ear kind of thing.
Yeah.
'Cause I was worried that it was going to cause me other problems that I, didn't want. It's just kind of on the fences about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a rare lymphoma, which means that I get growths on all my lymph nodes, glands. I've had multiple surgeries. All of them have been benign and not malignant, but it could turn malignant at any point.
Yes, sir.
And I'd be exceptionally worried about having chemo myself because that radiation, man. I don't know. It's scary.
Yeah, it is. And, I'm paralyzed, right? So I kind of was concerned that it could cause me like skin issues, stuff I've never had before, and other health problems. So I just thought it was better to shelve it for a while and just kind of, like I said, play it by ear.
Yeah. It's all right, Zara. We'll get somewhere big enough so we can still adopt you.
Yeah, that'd be neat. I'd adopt Zara in a minute.
Get a barn or something. It's a nice little barn for her. She'd like that.
Well, if my missus would move a little bit further away, there's a lovely cottage in West Wales, a little bit in the sticks, probably 10 miles from the nearest town. It's a 2-bedroom end terrace cottage, ready to move into, but it's actually got like a 2-acre field with an old style, sort of New England style barn on it. Yeah. And I've never seen that. I've never ever seen that in a house listing. Wow. Someone's gone to the trouble to make an old, sort of New England style barn, a shaker style barn. And it's fucking amazing. And the price it is unbelievable. It's really cheap, really cheap.
And you get farm status for it as well, because you got a barn. You can get some chickens and stuff, and you got farm status where your rates are cheaper.
Well, that's one thing I will be doing when I move is getting my garden up and running and getting some birds again.
So you're just kind of scaling down, buying a little smaller place, or are you going to rent this place, or just buy it?
Oh no, we'll buy something smaller. The place I'm in is an HMO. It's massive. It's free property, so we can't afford to keep running the place. It's just fucking such a drain.
I understand totally. I really do. Yeah, I do. So when you guys plan on doing it, you're going to get this place for sure and just move in?
Well, I've had a few viewings on my place, but we'd have to look into whether, like I said, the missus. Yeah, we've been offered a few places to stay, but I'm reluctant. But I'm sure the council could temporary house us while this place is sold and we get another one.
If I was there, I'd put you up in a minute. I got a big ass house. I'd put you and give you a place.
Oh yeah, we've had plenty of offers. I'll take some people up for offers of storage for some of my stuff, but yeah, I'm not antisocial. I just really like my own space.
Yeah, me too. I'm that way. Totally. So how you been doing, Shady? I haven't even hardly seen you around at all. You been doing all right, my friend?
Yeah, I was trying to get me a pre-prescription. Doctor's cut me off because he thinks I'm in a different county, which I'm not, but I forgot to tell him. It's my fault. And it went down the list. I had to ring not 911. We've got 999, but we've got one before that. So it's a non-emergency. I rang that one. They go through these questions, and apparently I had heart problems. So the ambulance is there within 30 minutes. They rang me up. We're outside. I went, what? Went downstairs, had an EEG, went that test. Right, can I collect some stuff? Yeah, you're staying overnight for quite a few days. So trust me, you're going to be in there for a few days. So I said goodbye on seat, just lightened it up, made out you won't see me for a day or two. I'm going to spend the day here, get a checkup, and just have a few days off the internet. And she said, don't come back till Thursday. I went, I need a rest. But I was sweating. Literally, my blankets were soaking wet every day for a whole day. So I knew there was something wrong. Then the heart rate wouldn't come down below 159.
Oh, shit.
That's after my tablets as well. Wouldn't come down. It just fucking stayed there. Even in hospital, it wouldn't come down. So they've got me on another one now, which it just shot down within 6 hours. So then I had some other ones as well. I had injectors. Oh yeah, they injected in the cannula. Let's do like 10 squirts of this stuff. They put through the thing, the cannula, and right, we'll try 5, and it came back. Might sit right with another 5. I think I had about 15 or whatever these little injections were. Then it came down, and then they put me on different heart medicine. So and then I was tied up to one of those machines for like 2-3 days. Where I couldn't move out. Where it's fixed to the wall, one of them. I couldn't even unplug it because it was radio controlled to the front desk. So they'd come running in going, what you done? So when you turn over, get some sleep, you'd pull one of these little clips out.
Yeah.
And you couldn't fucking sleep because these are big fucking motherfucking things. These are like bigger than fucking Zara B's nipples.
Yeah, I'm shady.
Seriously.
Shady. Funny as fuck.
Look at that.
Damn. Now that's a hole, man.
That's my fingertip. And it's just folded over. I don't know if Zara's can fold over. I had them all over.
You should wear it on your forehead and people will think you're a hologram.
Yeah. It's amazing how sticky they are, isn't it?
See? He's dead ringer for Rimmer out of Red Dwarf.
It's amazing how sticky these are. And it's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing how they hurt when they fucking pull them off. Well, that's weird.
And I thought my heart rate was bad at 120. Shit, 159. Man.
No, it's normally 159, and I take a tablet, and 90 minutes later it goes down to below 100. I'm getting the scars fucking sorted now. Oh, I still got my lucky band.
No, yeah.
No, I thought I'd get free service when I went back to. I thought I'd get some free stuff because if you get access, it's like a VIP pass, isn't it? When you go back to the hospital, They let you go places because they see the band. They don't check it. There we go. Another one for the collection.
Well, you look good, Shady. I mean, damn, got good color in your face. You look good, man. Styling with that beard and everything. I like that. That's dog, man.
Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of this shit.
You look sharp, man. You look sharp.
Well, I'm putting weight on for some fucking reason, and don't normally got colour in my skin, which I don't normally have. It's to breathe dirty dishwater.
Yeah. All them vitamins and good food you're having now. You're right. X, Y, and B vitamins.
And I have those nutriments as well, when I can remember. Try to have one or two of those tins, but these are good. For 89p from Aldi. But I'll get two of them protein drinks, basically.
They'll whack weight on you. They will, protein drinks.
Yeah. Salt caramel. I got one more. It's just it's protein, and it's like having burgers and stuff.
Yeah, it's a meal in a bottle, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you have the nutriments or those ones in the tin, they're fortified with vitamins. What you need, really. Although you can get water, vitamin water.
Yep.
The Chinese Hoshi one tastes like shit. But
yep.
The other one, with proper vitamins, that's like a pound. That's
don't drink the aloe vera one. It's fucking disgusting. It's like drinking snot.
Oh,
they're disgusting. I made a mistake in Amsterdam once, right? Off my head, fucking middle of summer, hot. Oh yeah, we're just going in the shop for a cold drink. Picked up an aloe vera drink. I was nearly sick. It's disgusting.
I didn't know you could drink that shit, man.
It's horrible. It's slimy. It's like the plant.
Big aloe vera plants. I didn't know you could drink it.
Yeah, when you sort of slice a bit off for medicinal purposes, and you can use the gel, can't you? The aloe vera gel for burns and insect stings. Yeah, the drink contains that gel. It's disgusting.
Oh man, I got a weak stomach. I'd be throwing.
Only once. I tried it. Never again.
Same as okra. You know okra. You get some okra plants.
That's the same, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a big thick slime. What I've found out is you take the okra out, you've got the gel, which is like a thick gel, and just put loads of water in it until it's watery. But then you've got to drink the whole lot, because I think 3 a day is supposed to be good for everything, isn't it?
It is. Okra is good for you. Yeah.
A lot of the Arabs eat just in a meal.
May I ask, what's the benefit, if any, from drinking it? I'm naive, so
I have no idea. I presume from the aloe vera, it must be vitamins.
Septic as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and I presume the same from okra, because okra is the same. If you cut it, it's got like a clear gel. That's got medicinal purposes as well. That's why the Afro-Caribbeans eat a lot of it, because it's very good for you. It's full of vitamins.
I think it's good for your heart, diabetes. And
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Diabetes. It helps with your blood sugar level. Okra does.
Oh wow!
And I think if you cook it, or you basically put it in a drink. Brown onion skin. You know, you got brown onions. If you eat that, it's poisonous for you. If you get the brown skin and put it in boiling water and make a tea out of it, the tea is very good for you as well.
Oh wow!
It tastes like shit. It tastes like an onion.
Well, I use my aloe vera for like when I'm sunburned or something, like Ministry was saying, you know, you get the burn or something, you know, or yeah, I use it for that, but I didn't know consume it. I didn't know that.
A lot of things you can.
Learn something every day. Well, that's
benefits of the okra plant. There we go.
You guys know I'm in a manual wheelchair, right? You know where you're with your, well, they got this new concoction now, you know, the big wheels on the side, right? It's got an axle. So it clamps onto the axle, and it's an electric drive motor. So you don't even have to push the chair anymore. You just turn the little knob and it takes off for you, man.
Oh, nice. No, so I know you said you the other day you were going to have it fitted.
Yeah, it's I can show it. It's about the size of a freaking car vacuum. I can't believe how small it is. But this thing is, I thought it was only like a few $100s, and the lady's going, nah, it's like $5,000. And I'm like, no way. I don't see $5,000 here.
Oh shit! I need magnesium.
Yeah, this is all it is right here. It's called the Star Drive or Star.
Well,
it just clamps right onto the back of that axle, and then this wheel sits down on the ground, and it drives you along. And it's totally out of the way, so like you can still do wheelies and all that shit because
yeah,
it's like under the chair.
yeah.
But it's a little heavy to hold. I'd say it's about 20 pounds, maybe 15, 20
Yeah.
pounds. But it's hard to believe it's $3,000.
It's good that it's removable.
Yeah, because I drive ministry, so
Yeah.
I have something that was come apart, not a big deal. All I got to do is just like unhook it. That's it.
Yeah.
So, and unplug it, of course, and then it comes right off. But for me, man, I get it around the house. I get like a handful of stuff I'm carrying, and I can't always push the wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
So this is real handy. But does that look like to you guys like 3,000 quid?
I don't know. If it's a good quality one, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a lot of money. But
I think so too.
It's a lot of money, but it's gonna a lot more freedom, range, of where you can go, and it's giving you extra range, save your arms a bit.
Yeah, that's what it's really good for, save the shoulders, because that's what you really work when you're pushing your shoulders. But wow, I'm really stoked. It'll only do 15 miles an hour, but I'm gonna change that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it up to like 25. Yeah. I'm a speed demon, man. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen me in my car. I drive like a man.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a normal sort of safe driver, but when I get on a motorbike, it's a bit of a different story.
Oh yeah, that's something I never rode. I never rode a motorcycle in my life. Never got to. Yeah. So that was what I was at. I was at the hospital all day because, like you guys, I've been sick as a dog, man. Like swallowing. I've been having problems like when I eat and I swallow, and it's like, can you imagine swallowing a softball and trying to? You could just feel it going down, like
Yeah.
It's awful painful, and it's oh man, dude. I just ate like a half bowl of rice and I was like choking all night. Couldn't stop.
Yeah, not good. Needs looking into, doesn't
it? Yeah. They said I got to go see the speech therapist for it, and I'm like, what does speech have to do with swallowing? And they said, well, you use the same muscles. And I didn't know that either.
I'll take the tablets now. I don't have to worry then.
Get them down, you shady.
Couple too many of them. I'm gonna have to have a trip to get some water in a minute. I run out of the good stuff. I'll have to have tap water.
Oh.
Not much of a legend got towards the light. The light.
Towards the light.
Carolyn, Carolyn, come towards the light, Carolyn.
Go into the light. All is well. Into the light. That little lady's fucking scared the shit out of me. She was the creepiest thing in the whole. She did. She creeped me out, man. I mean, the rest of the movie was cool, but she really freaking came as. She looked like that. Maybe she could be that way in real life.
I remember Silent Hill about 20 years ago. That fucking freaked me out. The first one, so you didn't know what to expect on the first game. That fucking freaked me out. The ghostly fucking kid going around and shit. And you're going into rooms, things are, oh shit, that was a fucking scary game. Silent Hill.
Well, you know, a lot of the people in that thing died, man. The older sister died in the first one. Remember the girl that came out? She's going, "What's happening?" Oh, she died first, and then little Carol Ann died, and I think one other.
I don't know.
Yeah, kind of spooky. I don't believe in that shit. Well, kind of.
No, my friend Mari is American. She loves that sort of shit. She goes, my nephew wants to go to New York. This is before the pandemic. You got any restaurants? And it's like, yeah, you go Frankenstein's, you go here, you go there. They're all horror themed ones in New York.
Nice.
Oh, fuck, you know. But she knows because she lives in Connecticut. She went to the book signing of, you know, the movie.
Yeah.
Haunted in Connecticut. She went to the house and the author was there and she got signed book there. She loves that sort of shit. But they weren't the one. They was the ones that bought the house. Then heard the stories about it. Then made a book about it. I don't know if anything's true.
Which one is that? The Amityville house or the Poltergeist house?
No, it's a haunted in Connecticut.
Oh.
It's a true story. It's basically a mortician, not a mortician. Yeah, a mortician or something like that. And it was in the basement of his house. He used to do experiments and he used to kill people and put them in the walls. And they found it. Somebody bought the house years after he died. Let's have a look.
Wow.
Connecticut haunting story.
That's a true story, or?
The story behind the haunting house in Connecticut. Yeah, it's supposed to be a true story. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It was like 1900s things. It's like 1900s. It's a good movie. All I know is it was a good movie. So that's all you have to go for. But yeah, she loves all that stuff. Mari does. And gambling. Strange friend. She'll teach you how to card count if you're playing 21 Pontoon.
Yeah, I love that game. It's
my Plaska friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows how to do it. She always, I think she always breaks. She never loses. She always breaks even or wins. He says it doesn't matter if I break even. My loyalty card goes up and up and up and up, and I can come back and I can feed a family on all the luxuries on that. I go because you get free food and booze. Depends. She said if you come to England, if you come to America, you'll be my lucky English guy, and then you just order 2 drinks, one for me and one for you, one for me. But I don't drink, so you just drink them both. Have whatever you want. The most expensive whiskey, anything. But that was when I could cope with my alcohol. I can't do it now. I'd have to order 2 waters.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that. I know a little bit how to do that card counting thing, especially in blackjack. You know, if they pick up on it, dealers will pick up on it. If you know.
Yeah, it's like she was explaining. You got 2 decks, so therefore you got X amount of 10s compared to the others, and all you just have to watch them coming up, and you know the odds are better for you that 10's going to come up or a low number's going to come up. You just have to bet accordingly and play safe.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen a lot of 10s and you're on 18, stick with the 18 because you'll probably get a 10 next.
Yep.
But if you've seen a lot of 10s, you'll probably get a low number. So I think she knows it better.
I've taken a lot of money with 12. you know, because I'll just hold there, and because I get that gut feeling the next card is going to be a 10, king, or whatever, and sure enough, it is. Then the guy next card he gets is a queen or something. I'm like, thank God, you know. But yeah, I love that game, man, and I've won a few dollars, but the dealers nowadays are onto that shit, you know. They'll pick it up, and you can get in trouble here in the casinos if they catch a card count.
It's a bit weird that it's because it's not cheating. If you're using the rules of the game,
no.
It's not cheating, but the casinos see it as cheating because
Yeah,
you're outsmarting them.
Yeah, they don't like it. Yeah. They'll throw you out, man. They will. If they catch you doing it, they'll call cops.
I mean, she does it as a stress busting thing because she owns quite a lot of properties in Connecticut, and with the pandemic, yeah, she couldn't evict people not paying rent for 2 years.
Right.
And they was collecting the money. You know what I mean? The government was giving them the tenant rent money, benefit money, and they were just saving it for themselves, not paying a penny towards bills, anything.
Yeah, a lot of people did that. Yeah.
She has to order oil. She went, if they're not paying, don't supply oil. She said, I can't by law. I have to give them oil even if they're not paying me rent. She said, I was struggling that much that I wasn't getting an income. We had to go without oil in our own home in wintertime. So obviously, she soon evicted them after once the pandemic ended. She was just every week eviction. That cost us $6,000 because you have to get the sheriff involved.
Right.
And I turned around and said, you know, you can register. There's a registry for landlords, and you just register. She didn't even know about it. And you put your comments in about this person, you paid or not. You're going to register. That's why it's hard for people that haven't paid the rent to get property.
Yeah. You know what? I really thought that they really screwed people on that, though, was the owners, the landlords. Because, you know, if people couldn't pay their rent, well, why not give the landlords some money too for, you know, because they had to go without rent, some of those guys, for, like you said, a year or two, you know, and they got bills to pay and stuff on those houses, taxes and all that shit, you know, but the landlords didn't get really anything out of it, you know. The tenants did, but the landlords, as far as I know, didn't get any kind of compensation.
I think she did. Yeah. She's making it up now, but yeah, it's you know, she's so.
Oh yeah, they took my neighbor to court, dude, for freaking $30,000. She's ended up getting and didn't, you know, like you said, use it for, and they're trying to come back and make her pay it back now. So, you know,
it should be like England. What in Great Britain? If you're on benefits, I'm on benefits. The council pay the landlord the rent. It doesn't come through me.
That's right.
I just get money.
I'll have to make the cut for a minute, guys. I'll catch you in a bit.
Okay.
All right, mate. That's how it should be. See what you're doing. You're let's say my rent's £400 a month. Yeah, that's me being tempted to go fuck it. I'd rather be homeless and spend the money, or the landlord will forgive me. We'll sort it out later on. That's what's happening in America or pandemic. Yeah, you can't evict me, and you just collect all the money. You make a hefty deposit and go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand, why they didn't send the landlords the money then to the tenants, because you know that would have been the thing to do, but they didn't.
But yeah, they should have done that with the pandemic. Yeah, just altered the law just for that 2 years.
Yeah, because like I own 3 houses. My trustee owns like apartment buildings and houses and shit, and he had mass tenants that just like deliberately didn't give him even a penny. You know, even after when they had to go back to paying rent, they just kept on that path. And you're right, it costs thousands of dollars per person to get each one of those people's ass out of there.
I think I think it's Puerto Rican she doesn't like. There's one part of America, and they come over here, they get a flat, they're lucky, they're working, they want to rent a place, but they demand you to upgrade it to the finest quality. And she's like, what do you expect for $1,900? You're asking me to invest £3,000-4,000, and there's a high chance you won't pay the rent. I'll paint it, I'll decorate it, but I'm not changing the flooring for you because you don't like the wooden floor's colour. That's the same. I don't want that colour flooring. Take it up. I don't like that fridge freezer. I don't like that
Oh,
cooker.
fucking hell. Well, then, hey, man, if you don't like this shit, don't rent it or bring your own shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, she explained to me, she says, that's the sort of what they wanted was like $2,500–3,000 a month property for £1,700, expecting me to pay for all the upgrades.
Oh, fucking hell.
I said, I'd rather leave the place empty.
Yeah, no shit.
Like the other property. You know, if there's 6 apartments in a building, you want at least 3 of them to pay for the whole building. Then you can have 3 empty to do what you want, modernize and whatever. But ideally, you want them all done. But like she says, I think she said to me, she's got about 30% of trusted tenants that she's had for 20 years.
Fucking Americans. I live in America, but they freaking all have that attitude as they're entitled. You know, it sounds like that's almost what they came at you, like they're entitled. You know, I'm going to rent this. I want this deal, and I want you to do all this work. You got, you know, fuck you, man. I would have said, oh, but that's the way Americans are, man.
Well, I took the meds, I'm good. Got sorted out tomorrow's. Oh, yeah, got sorted out tomorrow's now. That's the problem I've been getting. I think the alcohol's done that. Because the alcohol, you just drink and then forget to take your meds. Then you're playing catch up all the time. Yeah. It doesn't help when I'm stressed out.
Yeah, you don't.
And people target you. When you're an alcoholic, people target you. They find out all your weaknesses. And they trigger them just for a bit of fun. They don't give a shit if it'll potentially kill you.
And it ain't right, you know? It ain't right to do that, in my opinion. Like, I don't do that, shady, you know? I don't. It's like, to me, it's almost like kicking a person when they're down. And I can't. I got a conscience, dude. I could never do that.
Zara's better than me. But Zara's the same. If you don't attack Zara, Zara will never attack you. If you attack Zara, she'll just attack you back better. I'm the same. Just she's better than me, more eloquent in doing it. But I just ramble on and start swearing a lot.
Yeah, me too. I'll lose. You know, if I used to get really I don't do it no more. But yeah, I understand completely. And she is real more eloquent than even I am. You know, I just like, fuck you, motherfucker. You know? Yeah. But no, it ain't right to freaking, you know, go out, take the piss out of somebody like that. You know, it's just, that's just not me, Shady. That's not my character. So.
I know I've seen you on Chubbies and stuff like that. I mean, Chubby had something interesting to tell me. And I'm just wondering as well, but I would say that another time. I'm just sick of fucking.
Yeah, I like Chubby.
Of everything.
He's all right, but he gets a little kicked.
I'm sick of being in the middle of everything in a minute. And I didn't even know it was, do you know what I mean? I didn't even know that I was in the middle. Well, all these friends are individual friends to me, but they don't seem to like each other. And because I know them all, it's like I'm guilty as charged. So I can't really win.
That's another thing I don't do, Shady. You know, if somebody's like on YouTube and they're not getting along with this person, like say, if you're not getting along with Joe Schmo, and I know Joe Schmo and I get along with him, and I'm not going to not come and hang out with you. You're my friend. I don't give a fuck what, you know, I don't do that. You know, and I agree with what Cheeky just said to you, Shady. He says, take that negative energy and turn it around, man.
I'm not going to be left vulnerable anymore. And when I'm sober, once these meds start kicking in, I'm going to be sharper than people think. Because I didn't realize that I think eventually I'm going to, well, with the alcohol team, they're going to explain the meds for me that I have to have it. I didn't know that vitamin B was, well, I do know vitamin B is for nerves. The biggest nerve in your body is your brain. And that's why I'm suffering from more stress probably, and I'm flipping and I'm forgetting, and you know that's probably why they diagnosed me with brain damage. But then you get you get people like Henry that knows everything. You haven't got brain damage. I don't know if he means it or he's having a joke with me.
I would say he's just joking with you, sir. Henry's a good guy. He's got a good soul. I've known Henry long enough to know, you know.
I've supported him for years. When everybody hated him, I supported him. and I got hate for it. Nobody, oh, it's only Shady lets him on the panel. Blah, blah, blah. That's like a gang mentality. And you wonder why he can porn bomb. And that was his rage. He used to rage. We disrespected him, he just fucking porn bomb you. If you didn't have your guard up, that's your fault, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean?
I don't even understand the porn bombing shit. You know, it's like, why? Fuck, you know, I'm not into that, Shady. I've never done that to anybody. I don't have troll accounts. I don't do that. If I have a problem with somebody, I give them space, or I don't.
This is controlled. My channel got took down through porn bombing or something, and it was a 20-second thing, but it's orchestrated, and I was on my third strike. Yeah, so I left it 6 months, and Chubby just joking, went, "Oh, I used to work for." Ring them up, email them. You'll get the secretary. You speak to a human being. I used to do it all the time. I thought I'll give it a go. Within 4 days, I got this channel back after it got stricken and banned. Because, like he said, it never did. When you lose your channel, it's always there. There's always a possibility you can get that channel back. I just got lucky.
Yeah.
But I was telling the point and then begging that I've got another channel. I don't want to make the same mistake twice. So I had a look in, and there was nothing wrong. And then I found out there was 5 other people that channels got took down the same day. That means it's a Discord group that's decided we don't want this person, we don't want that, and they're all taking notes. And if you've had strikes, yeah, they know you're vulnerable, and they will attack you and make sure your channel comes down.
Yeah.
So when somebody threatened to give me a second strike, in an angry way, I thought, that's not nice. Not nice.
No, it isn't, sir. It isn't nice at all. And it's, you know, it's fucked up. You know, that's why I kind of snapped it optical over doing it to Chubby that time, you know, because it was like, that's just childish, man. You know, I mean, I don't understand some of this, man. I mean, why people do shit like that. It's just, God, you got better things to do with your life, man? You know,
It's like in the playground, you'll find that the bully has no real friends, but because he's bullying people, he then gets friends because they don't want to be bullied. And it's the same with YouTube. There we go. This plastic South African. All right, mate.
Oh, good morning.
Let's see how the kitchen handles with 2 cameras on.
Cheers.
You're good? How's my volume here? All right? You hear me okay?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good.
Good. So what's this about today then, hey? Respect my authority.
Yeah, it's about booze. I've been in hospital, so I can't have booze anymore. So,
oh shit! Oh, you finished? Is that what they say? Liver damage.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. And then I went, let's not speed date with Gaymer, because Gaymer was
Are you dependent on alcohol? Is that the problem here?
Yeah, I'm dependent on it.
They giving you? Is it Librium? Is it Librium? Is that the one?
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm on. I'm on something for a couple of weeks. I'll find out more. But I was on antidotes. I was on like the antidote to clean my system out. I was in hospital.
Good.
That's what he said. I was on 2
Well, the body is an incredible part, and the liver is incredible as well. It can heal itself, you know. Just day by day, as it always goes. It's not easy, hey. I understand this. I've gone through processes with people who are alcoholics, and actually, to be honest with you, recently, a friend who I thought a friend who was in a bad way, he's completely ripped me off for money for drugs, and then tried to proceed to say it was my fault. And it's just like he's lost a good thing. He could have dripped. You know how it is. I'm too good for my own good, bro. I got him jobs and all that shit. Fucking pisses me off, man.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys. I'll help you out and I'll sort you out, all that sort of shit, man. And people take advantage of that. But it's only money.
I mean, my mate turned around to me 20 years ago. I don't see him anymore. His dad was he's a millionaire, owned a building company. He went, I can give you a job cash in hand. He said, but the thing is, you're my mate. And all that's going to happen is we're going to be on the building site just chatting with each other and having a good laugh and not working. He says, on that point, I can't hire you. And he meant it. He was real. He was quite strict that well.
Yeah, I don't know. I know this guy's gonna rock up again. He will, because he has a good thing going, man. I was feeding him. He's in a bad way. COVID fucked him up, and then he got into drugs, and I think now he's got into really bad stuff. You know, as in I think he's cooking something and smoking it. If you know what I mean. I don't want to say what it is. We all know what it is, and it's not healthy. Hey, that stuff. It's no. That's just not. You know, there's recreational, and then there's just fucking around and losing your life, and now it's, you know, destroying the people around him that care about him, and that's it. You know, man. I feel like a mug, but I have to deal with it. When it comes to the point of him coming here, I'm going to tell him, like, sorry, mate. You know that ship's gone. You fucked it. Absolutely. It's a terrible thing to say. You're on your ass now, so you've got to find another mug to go fuck off. And it's a snowball effect, because clearly he's going to go down the route. I think he's going to either be arrested, which hopefully he will be, and put into prison, but I don't think they will because of drugs. They don't bother with it anymore unless he gets caught with huge supply, and or it's death, because that's the next step that goes down with these people that go down that route. You know, really bad.
Yeah.
And you know,
I've done it a few times. You know, I've given money to people same way. Plastic. I freaking have helped a lot of people, and they turn around and shit on you, you know, or freaking rip you off, you know, all the above.
My life. Yeah.
But
it's never going to change me. Hey, that's one thing. I think I'm too empathetic to others, but I don't think it's a constant fight in me trying to do this. I hate injustice and all that. But it's you know, I can't change who I am. I can't change I can't, and I don't want to, because then I'll cease to become who I am. So I'll just become more wary, you know, and try not to expose myself that much. I mean, I fucking hardly go out anymore to clubs or
me too.
But now and again with friends, and then we just have a jaw, as it is. Miss those days, you know, being young and reckless.
Absolutely. And that's well put, Cheeky. Yeah, same here. Been there, done that, and bought the T-shirt, man.
Indeed, Cheeky.
I've thrown out about 10 grand just on YouTube probably in the last year. You know, just trying to help.
What, just donations?
Oh yeah, if somebody's having a tough time, you know, flip them some money in their PayPal account. You know, I
try not to do that. I do it to friends or some of the channels that I follow, but I try not to give out money just like that, because I'd rather see the money go to something, you know.
Yeah.
But I got an proactive within the whole situation. I try to.
I'm a shooting victim, and a lot of people, it was in the news, and a lot of people gave to me when I got shot. And so my philosophy is that, you know, the way I can respect what they did for me is by giving something back, you know. So that's kind of why I do it. You know, because like I'm like you, I don't like injustice. I don't like to see people suffering or on hard times. And I've been there, and nobody helped me. But I figured, you know, hey man, you know, I got a little extra money. It's like you said, it's only money. Fucking who cares?
It really is. It's only money. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just no big deal. You know, it's
I know quite wealthy people. They're good people. But deep down, you can see, you know, it's like they're always chasing something. It's like it's another drug, I guess, you know, always keeping up with the Joneses. You know, when's there enough, huh? And you're not going to, you know, we're all going to taste death, hopefully. Unless, you know, that's what the billionaires are looking for, to negate that one thing. Yeah, I don't know.
But, you know, just stay healthy, Shady, because getting off that alcohol, especially if you're dependent on it, man, is, you know, kind of dangerous too, a little bit. You know,
you can't just stop. That's why they give you Librium, don't they? Yeah, so you don't go convulsing, so you don't convulse. You know, you don't have
right.
You don't go into trauma. Your body fucking freaks out.
Yeah, it's like, you know, yeah, right. Like your body just basically goes into shock, basically.
That's right. Yeah, it's really alcohol is really bad.
Nasty as fuck, man. You can actually die from alcohol withdrawals, but you can't die from like heroin withdrawals. That won't kill you. I went through methadone withdrawals because that's what the VA gives me for my pain, and man, I'll tell you, I thought I was gonna die, but the hospital was like, "No, you won't die from it. You'll just get really fucking sick," you know. But the alcohol, I understand, is just totally way more dangerous to hit,
Yeah,
you know.
and yeah, it is. I mean, I like my red wine. I like my beers, but I try not to go through the hard
Well,
stuff.
red wine's food, right?
Yeah, I love it, man. It's fruit, yeah.
It's food. That's what they say. Wine's a food, you know.
Well, yeah, but if you anything with excess, you know.
Yeah.
Always in moderation, no matter what you do.
Anything made with plant is classed as a food.
Yeah. So, made with plants. Well, no, I wouldn't say that because cocaine then and heroin they're all plants.
In the pub trade, any alcohol.
Well,
like,
they were plants that got converted.
Yeah. And chemical the fuck out of it to get the active ingredient that one wants. Hence, humans are the best at the apex. You know, this is our world and it's ours to exploit. And we should exploit it well, but we don't.
Yeah, I don't do any drugs. I don't even drink. The only thing I do is smoke pot, and without it, I can't even eat. And I'm serious. I would lose weight like pouring water out of a glass.
Yeah.
I can't go without it. They've tried other stuff to help me eat, and it just makes it worse.
Really? Jeez.
Yeah, it saved my life, dude. And I got shot. I got down to 98 pounds, and they were trying they wanted to tube feed me, and I was like, you ain't sticking nothing down my nose. Get out of here, you know. And so I just said, give me some cannabis, let me do my thing, and I'll be fine. And they tried it, and sure enough, I started to put on weight, and they were
good,
you know, all for it. You know.
Yeah.
And it's legal here.
That's where they're going now, isn't it? They're looking at the power of the mushroom, you know.
Yeah,
and nature, it's like they say, you know, the Amazon garden, the Amazon rainforest is the Garden of Eden, if you will, because there's so much that we have untouched there in terms of the roots, the vegetable, whatever's there. We don't, you know, we hardly look at it correctly because there's such unique species out there and ecosystems there. Unreal.
I can tell you, Plasty, I live with pain from here down. It's like being boiled alive. Like I can't even. That's the closest I can give to you every second of every day. It never stops. Really? One time I was on a live stream and I ate some mushrooms, but I was really reluctant because I've done psychedelics before and I understand how psychedelics can really enhance things and make them.
It can, yes.
So I was like really concerned, and I ate these mushrooms and I broke out into tears on a live stream. And my friend was like, "Are you okay?" And why, you know, and I'm going, "Dude, I don't feel any pain." I mean, it's like turning off a light switch, man. I mean, no pain at all. So I called my doctor at the VA and I found out the VA, under my knowledge, which now I'm a part of, but they're doing a study, just like you just mentioned, on psychedelic mushrooms. I mean, you know, to control pain. And dude, I'm telling you, it stops pain in its tracks. You know, if you're living with serious contractive pain,
so when you were shot, I take it because you was it in the spine or something? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I'm a victim of a mass shooting, sir. I was shopping in a store, and some man came in and started shooting everybody, and he shot me in the back. I woke up paralyzed. So.
Fucking hell, Jesus! Yeah. One of those things, eh? Fucking hell.
Yeah, he was caught. He was sentenced to 8 because he killed people too. So he was sentenced to like 88 years or something.
He'll die in prison, basically.
Yeah. He can't get out. He's got to serve off.
Yeah. I'm doing good, mate. Doing good. We've got an American and South African, and now we've got a New Zealander.
I was in the United States. You know, it's a typical.
He's New Zealander, 3rd, 4th.
Yeah, I just paid for my shit and I started to walk away. And I saw this guy come in on a hot day like today with a hoodie up and everything, his hands in his pockets. And I thought to myself,
that's dodgy.
Fuck, you know, and then I pushed that thought. Thought to myself, nah, this ain't gonna. And as soon as I thought that thought, absolutely he's gonna. And he pulled out a freaking gun, shot the lady behind the counter, swung over, plugged me in the back. And I went down and he ran up and squatted on top of me and put the gun right up to my fucking face and was going to shoot me in the face. And he pulled the trigger and nothing happened. And he looks at it like this, and he looks at me, and he goes, "Fuck!" And he gets up and runs out the door.
Fuck you, Lucky. I know you're unlucky for being fucking in pain in it, but fuck you, your brains could have been everywhere. Oh my god.
Yeah. I looked down the barrel of the gun and closed my eyes. I thought, well, I'm fucked, And it's like that, I heard that click, and it was. And I don't know what.
Oh my god!
Ran out of ammunition from shooting behind the counter. Because
fuck, I've had bullets come past me.
Yeah, it bounced off my spinal cord spine, and it hit the floating rib, and it traveled across my chest, bounced off my aorta, and stopped in my right lung.
Jesus.
Yeah, they said the odds of me surviving that shot was like I could have won better odds at the lottery.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're living miracle, really. There we go. You're like Trump, man. In some regard,
Yeah. Well, I live on my own. I've been on my own ever since it happened. I went through training, and dude, I do everything: snowboarding to skydiving, man. And, I do it all. Yeah. I'm a crazy bastard.
But the mushroom thing, do the blue juice, you ever heard of that? That's from the Dune Herbert's thing. Blue juice, the way you make it. And you drink that, or you seep it in honey, depending what mushroom you're going for. My favorite one is probably the it's all psychocillin, I guess that's what it is. What do they have here? Liberty caps.
Yeah.
In this country. And I love them because they're just like giggly. It's not too fucking intense and crazy. I've tried lots of psychedelics before. DMT and
I've never tried DMT. I'm scared of that shit. I'm terrified.
Ayahuasca, and that's not bad, but just be with somebody. But ayahuasca was really strange because that was like dreamy, trippy. I was seeing it and I was part of it. It was like out here somewhere. It was a very odd experience. That I've done datura, but that's more of a neurotoxin. When we made that as a
never tried that either.
Yeah, datura it's more of it's a neurotoxin. So
I've done peyote before a few times.
Yeah, peyote. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, that's like the other one. The peyote and the other one is similar. Yeah, that I've tried. And
I got the mushrooms I got down here under the bed ground up. Right, I put them in capsules. It's penis envy, man, because they look like little miniature dicks. I guess that's how they got their name, penis envy.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be like top shelf. But I haven't tried them
yet. Yeah. Now I'd say seep them in honey. You put them in the honey. You leave them for if that you leave them for years, and then you just have a spoon of honey. Woo! Ooh.
Huh? I'll give that a go. I got some.
Yeah, and uploads like that. That's how the old world used to do it. It's where Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer comes from. They used to make there's I don't know what they were called, the red ones, the white dots. The reindeers would eat them, and then they would drink their piss because they're poisonous to us. And then you off your face.
Yeah. I put them. I just buy gel capsules, and then I just grind them up like in a colander, pedestal colander, whatever the fuck, and I turn them into like baby powder, basically, and just fill them up in the freaking capsules and
just nick them. Yeah, microdosing almost. I guess just a little bit at a time. But I guess you're kind of in luck. I mean, give or take, they reckon within the next 20. Well, it's happening now, isn't it? The reconstruction of the spine and that.
Well,
we're getting there, dude. Like
actually, they are. I'm on the A list at the top of the list for a stem cell transplant. We were talking about that today. He's not sure when it's going to start, but yeah, I'm going to get a stem cell transplant as soon as they get the funding.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I've heard it does. We were talking about that today, actually. So yeah, I am on because I asked him, does the cancer affect me on the list? He said no. Doesn't at all. He goes, you're perfect candidate for it because you've been paralyzed for a long time.
Yeah, so it's better than nothing, really. Yeah.
Well, he said it wouldn't make me any worse, and I go, could it?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, it would.
Yeah. Well, my old man, when he retired, well, he worked with somebody that, well, not shot, but had an accident and went paralyzed from there, and he's gone for stem cells. But in the early days of it, and he said he's gone for 3 trials or something. And he got tingly feeling back down in his toes. He said he couldn't believe it. So,
Yeah.
Something
Well,
like
I have gotten return in function because my spinal cord when I got shot was only bruised. It wasn't like severed.
Oh, thank God.
But it nevertheless, you're still permanently paralyzed. But
Yeah.
I have gotten, return. I can feel probably from the waist down to about the middle of my thigh, but still nothing functions basically. It's just basically touch and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's
hopefully,
why they put me on the list.
well, hopefully it works. Hopefully you get through something. Always have hope. You always can.
Yeah.
Always, that's what we have here. On Earth.
Yeah.
It's hope.
And I don't live with that anger or anything plastic. Like in a lot of ways, I think this all made me probably a better person in the long run. So that's the way I see it. And even if I can't stand up, I stand out. That's why you see I do crazy shit like skydive and snowboard. And I'm also a counselor at the VA, so I counsel new spinal cord injured people. So yeah.
That's good, man. That is
Yeah.
good. I should do more of that stuff, but I can't be asked. I mean, I'm probably the worst of it because I'm one of these guys that get over it, grow a spine. No pun intended.
Well, the lady cop, she kept going, well, God damn, you're so calm. And I'm going, ma'am, getting upset about it ain't going to change anything.
No,
it's just going to make me bleed out faster,
Yeah.
So it was like, that's kind of the way I've been. You just got to kind of, if you wake up and that's what you got, well, you got to learn to deal with it.
Yeah, it does astound me though with gun control in America. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I can understand why you guys have it, but it's the discipline, gun discipline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off more than anything. It's like if you guys are gonna have guns, you learn to use them correctly. You know what I mean? Like 100%. You guys go ranges and range days, and you get it sorted. In case they are bad guys, and you pull it up, bang, bang, bang. There was a video recently. I saw a dude. He approached a big bucky, a big bucky, a 4x4, and he had a handgun, and he was two white guys, I believe, and they were arguing with each other. Now this guy came to the window, and the other guy just pulls a gun out and shoots him square 3 times through the fucking face.
That's the American way of life, man. When they get a freaking problem, they go right to the gun.
There we go.
When I was a kid, we would freaking throw blows. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like that.
What the fuck, man?
They go right to the gun. Fuck you. You're dead. Bang, 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 bang. And they don't give a fuck who gets shot in the background. They don't care about that.
No, man, and that's like the dude's life over. And in some ways, the guy approaching him, he had a handgun. So I think the guy who shot him had an all right defense for it. It's all on camera because he approached with a drawn handgun, and you don't know the state of that guy and the handgun, and he's arguing with you right here. Fuck you, then bang. So you can see the other dudes. It's not an execution, but it's just like both sides of it. It's like, what the hell do you guys have to fight over nothing? And now that dude's dead, and he could have kids, and he's not going home to his wife or whatever. It's like Jesus for nothing, for some road rage. That's the issue with what's happening in the West here.
Absolutely.
We just have all this pent up aggression and anger and frustration at things that we want to take it out on everyone that pisses us off, and we don't know the state of themselves or what they've gone through, and that is it's a fucking big problem. It's a fucking huge problem. And I mean, here in the UK, things are boiling over, and they have been for a long time. Absolutely. A long time. Our system, the establishment, has not been listening to the people. We had Brexit, and people are like, "Oh, anyone who got out of that is a racist." But no, I don't care what they say. And they
we
do
got 13 and 15-year-old gang members now on the streets here shooting every day. I mean, if you heard my police scanner, every few minutes there's a shooting. Boom, boom, boom. And when you go find out who's doing, they're kids, man. They're teenagers. They ain't grown up adults like you and me doing any shooting. They're kids.
They ain't going to become adults, are they? But then they stay in that kid state even when they go through that. It's the taboo of it, isn't it? It's how we don't know how to rehabilitate people out of that. So take them out of where they're born from. We're saying this about. I was on another panel, and we got a bit funny, but it was about trauma and stuff, and how people, aren't, how they change, how it affects them, and why they're in that situation. And again, it's like a nurture and nature, but a lot of it is nurture. to where we develop and how we develop, you know, but what we see as ourselves.
Yep.
It's a huge part of it. Now, there is a nature within us and that we inherit from our parents and our grandparents, and it can jump, it can leap and bound to like generations behind us. And like, oh wow, you're an odd one, but you get that from your great grandmother. It comes out like that. It's a weird
yeah.
But a lot of who we become is down to the way we're brought up and how we. So it's like the negative reinforcements we get from somebody goes, no, don't do that, Johnny. You're not allowed to do that, Johnny. And then when it happens again, it's to a 4-year-old under there. That negative reinforcement sticks with them in their head, and it changes the way they behave and who they can become.
Yeah, I was taken away from my parents. I was born because of child abuse. I was taken away from them, and I was put in foster homes, and I was raised being abused all the time in foster homes, you know, and you know, most people that go through that, they turn out and they become abusive, you know.
No, I know.
I went the opposite way, you know. I was like, no, you know,
man.
Yeah, I don't do it. You know, I mean,
I've gone through the mill. My mum was a foster kid as well, so she came from a foster background. My mother, she ain't with us anymore, but nevertheless, so yeah, I can understand that. And the traumas, the shit that I've gone through, and not as similar, but yeah, I shouldn't be who I am, but I am.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's a hard one to kind of comprehend, because some people, I think I have a sister. Well, I do have a sister. I have a few, and she's like, she wants to be the victim. You can see deep down she hates me because I've gone through it, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I know. But you can see it. It's that by proxy shit, isn't it? Like
yeah,
Munchausen. It's like a Munchausen thing going on, you know. Well,
yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you? You don't have to be a victim. But that's the way society has played us now, that victimhood is like a badge to wear, instead of saying, you know what, it didn't kill me, I'm a survivor.
That's the way I see it.
Better, you know?
Yeah, I'm a survivor.
Move on from that. I'm a survivor, and it's a good thing. You're either a witness or is it a witness or a victim or something like that, you know? Yeah. It's hard to be, you know, and the narrative peddles that thing. Oh, you're a victim. Oh, come here, give me a cuddle. Oh, let's make it better. Oh, bullshit.
Well, I've watched what happens to people who hold in hate and all that anger, you know. It eats them alive, you know, and I watched that happen to my own family growing up, you know, adopted family and shit, and so, you know, it was just something I didn't want to be. It was a decision I made really young, actually. You know, I didn't want to be like that, you know, and that's the way I've always been.
That's good, man. That's good. That's where you should go more of these things, you know. But then you do get dickheads, don't you? I try. I know, seriously, I try with some of them, but it's just they don't listen. I don't want to judge as well. I just want to figure out why they think like that.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, is figure it out. I don't try to judge them so much as I try to figure it out, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know. But you're right about the other thing, you know, that we all have our own individual traits, but what we're taught, how we're raised and all of that is who we are, and that makes a big deal, you know. And these kids had better, I hate to say it like this, but better parenting, probably more fucking shit to do other than wander the streets all day long doing nothing.
Yeah,
you know, jacking cars and shit.
But do you think that's why, you know, with anything happened in England, isn't it? I guess it happened with there's a Bulgers and all that, the kids that killed a kid and that. But the fear from the adults of their children has kind of stemmed into the kids now who are adults who are fearful and
the hate too, the fear and the hate.
The whole thing becomes a cesspit that's just revolving around and around, and we can't break the link. And it's also with the upper class as well, the higher, you know, the
even worse. There. Even worse. So, yeah.
I mean, that was what was it? Is it the Johnson & Johnson family, where he used to make his children fuck each other, but he didn't do it to this one girl, and she became the most messed up out of the family because, you know, why wasn't I involved? You know, I was negated away from that behavior or those things that happened to my brothers and sisters. I didn't go through it, but she became the worst.
Yeah. Wow.
That shows you that, like, to get the survivor guilt. Like how many of the Holocaust survivors decided to kill themselves afterwards because the guilt of them surviving over it was too much. So that's
even when the guy stood up in court, he said he tried to look at me. And, I was like, I didn't even, how the victims or their families or survivors, they get to say something at sentencing before you get sentenced, and I just directed it all at the judge. I was like, dude, you give this guy a way out, you're going to be responsible for his future victims. And that's when he slammed the door on that fucker, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, it's horrible to see it, isn't it? The way, see, that's the thing. It's like justice and the system. It's not justice. There's a whole different variant there. You know, when people talk about that, they think it's justice. It's not, is it? It's just the way I think locking humans away, I mean, we don't like it, but it is a terrible thing. And get them working, huh? Do the old, like, get in those mines, mate. You're going to get, bread and that, and then you're going to get the end of your life. That's it. Or you choose a bullet or something,
Yeah.
Done. What's the point of having people around like that? But then you got to understand from where they've come from and why they're in that position. I could
actually shake the guy's hand that shot me. Really, I could forgive. I actually do forgive him. I mean, it's that whole hatred and all that disdain is just going to eat me up in the long run. So it's just like, fine, shake his hand, forgive him, but that doesn't let him abstain.
No, I know exactly.
Time. He's got to do his time, but I'm not living with that hatred, man. I just can't do that. I can't.
I know. There's too much. There's too much hate in the world as well.
Yeah,
way too fucking much, man. But I'd rather be a freer society than a society that we're becoming now. These technocrats and that. This is happening, man, in front of us. Like what they say China is with their social credit score. It's probably going to happen in the West within, soon. You can see the system's already been built for it. It's there, and that's going to be, we're entrapping ourselves into that. But the idea to say that
100%, man, 100% on that. Yeah,
and that's what we have now. It's true freedom. Well, we don't see it. We don't understand that. I guess we don't. We have, in some respect, a little freedom, but when it comes crashing down, that's where you're going to stand on the barrier. I think COVID was the biggest wake up for a lot of people, and yet so many people just went with it. I was just doing my job, they say.
Well, so many people freak the fuck out. That's what I think happened to America. Is you can't take a country like America and lock them up like that. I mean, no. You can for a day or two, maybe because of a storm or something, whatever. But over a long period of time like that freaked this country out big time. They had a mental breakdown, man, from it. And they haven't recovered. And you pour all that disdain and all that freaking division, it just went freaking off the charts, man. So America's lost its freaking mind, in my opinion.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Trump's definitely going to get in. Like, God knows what he does now, because now he has divine right. You can tell, man. He just thinks like God went no.
Yeah, like the way they say, God saved Trump's life. Okay, God took it. Trump's. What about the dude behind him that got killed, the fireman? God didn't have peace. He was important,
Yeah, but it's not. Well, he was the target. So Trump was the target. The other one was just the collateral damage on top of that. Yeah. So, but the whole thing of it just reinforces the man's, doctrine, if you will.
Yep, I knew it as soon as it happened. I go, well,
yeah, man. So I could tell it straight away. I was like, oh shit, here we go again.
Sure did.
Yeah, man. Now we really have.
Oh fuck, man! We're gonna lick this fucker again, man. Here we go.
Here we go again. Oh shit! But again, the establishment that's the bigger problem we have, don't we? That you're shaking hands, the nepotism of it, where you come from, is where you're going to. And this DEI, this thing about hiring people and trying to, I guess, dilute the West in some respect. I always say that the Western Foundation is not a black and white thing, and yet the Fifth Estate has created this idea that we the Caucasian of the world, the Western Hemisphere of the Europeans, the Protestants that became America, we are these monsters out of it that have stolen everything and developed this world, and it's all a lie. and that to me is like an affront to the whole thing, using these poor people and their racial identity as that, as fodder, you know.
Absolutely. You know, and I'm a physicist, man, you know, and I look at it like this. We all live on this tiny little blue dot in the middle of a great big ocean of darkness and space, you know.
Yeah.
And we might be precious and worthless all in the same breath, you know, but we got to learn to live as human beings, man. I don't see color. I was shot by a person of color. Some people, I guess, could hate the whole freaking race for it. My anger, when it was present, was directed at an individual. I don't see that color shit. I don't look at it like that. My first girlfriend, when I was a real little young man, was a girl of color. I've never been that way. I never. You know, I see we are all bleed the same. We breathe the same fucking air. You know, the only slight differences is we might like different clothes, we might eat different food, we might live in different locations, but we're still fucking all human beings, you know. And if we don't learn to live together, we're gonna destroy each other.
Yeah, well, we are already. Yeah, of course we are. Yeah. We've gone down that route long ago. I mean, humans, men in particular, are very violent. We are men. Us men are very violent things. And if we get bored, you can imagine like the old days, man, back in when there was no lights and entertainment that we have today and the way we can communicate today, man. You were like, yeah, fucking, I'm going to war because I get a whore when there's a whorehouse, I get to fuck and I get to kill. Fuck it. You know, I don't want to be sitting here on the land, especially in Britain. If it was, you know, one went to the Quran, I guess, or one went to the church and one stayed at home, wasn't it? The males. And that's the way it was. One army, one church.
Yeah, I went in the military young.
Yeah, I'm a military man. Yeah, I think every young man
age of men in the 70s, man. So I was like, wow.
Yeah, man, dude, I'm a hard bastard, bro. I grew up in a violent time, the apartheid South Africa, and I saw that fucking shit break. So I learned quick. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not a violent guy, but don't push. You know, I'm not one of those. I'd give my wallet. You know, take it, get the fuck out of here. But if I knew you were going to come for me, then it's that's it.
You're in my home in the middle of the night. Yeah, you're not gonna like it. Let's put it that way. You know, but if you were coming to rob my wallet or something outside, that's different, right? You know, but when they come in my house, that's a little different. I gotta. That is a little, you know.
And it's going to be very difficult to try to see where we're going over the next. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is true with the prophecies that is coming. Huh? They're waiting for their new king and all that stuff. You know,
I start to think that, man. You know, I mean, it's crazy. You guys held an election. I didn't even know about it. You know, and France had 2 of them. I didn't even know about that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
They what they did in France. This is the thing. It's all skewered. In this country, we've given the highest majority to the Labour Party. And they would say their Labour should be left, but they're like centralists almost. And it's not. They're technocrats. So they come from that. The leader is like a glorified policeman. He was CPS. And he's got dirt on his hands. And his wife is like an Hasidic Jew. So it's not that I have a problem with Jewish people at all. Not at all. But it's the Zionistic sort of ideals. And that is same with Saudi. Saudi and Zionist and that, the Wahhabist and that, are one and the same. People don't want to hear that. They don't understand what those two are doing together because it's, you know, too much hyperbole. Yeah. Trust me, man, it's going down, and they want it.
Theology, I'm not into theology at all. I'm totally. I went to Catholic school young, but when I learned science, that just changed my whole outlook, you know. And so, like, I admit to being, I'm an atheist, so I don't see any of that, but I do not support theology. I look at just think of all the women who have died and have been oppressed and all of that shit in the name of theology. It comes out to be more than all the men lost in all the wars ever fought on this planet. And that's all over theology. So I kind of tend to steer away.
Well, it's not necessarily theology on that, but there was always, I think, again, if you go back to certain times, the matriarchal societies were always the very oldest ones.
Yeah.
Where the woman will always, the men protect the woman, the men die. The woman stay at home with the children. If the men die and the enemy comes, the woman kill the children. Because men can't do that, but women can.
Right.
There's a big difference in us. There's a huge difference in that regard. Rather than making them slaves and sex slaves and all that stuff, you coming with me, child, drink this, drink that, boy. As they come in, the kids are dead. You go. You're not getting me.
You okay in there, man? Sorry, man. I didn't mean to get talking and everything. You okay?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, shit. Sorry, Shady.
No. I was letting you talk.
You leave this talk. Oh, we just blabbering along. Blah, 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 blah. It's okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not trying to overtake you. It's always good.
Yeah, I got
to realize there was a couple of liquid medicines that I forgot to take.
Yeah.
So
how long do they reckon your recovery is? On top of that,
I don't know. All they told me is I can't have alcohol ever again. That's how damaged my liver is.
Yeah. So it's going to struggle. It's going to be a struggle, buddy. Just smoke weed? Just smoke weed?
No, I don't smoke. I just vape now.
You just vape? All right. That's all good then, man.
Just take it one day at a time, brother. Just take it.
Are you in the UK, I take it? Is that right?
Yeah, UK, yeah.
As well. I understand.
I'm having a team coming in the next week. Apparently they'll visit once a week.
To help you out, see what your needs are.
I've got a lot of stuff that I'm entitled to. It's just getting it. That's the hardest part. That's the struggle.
Yeah.
Well, you have a support network with you?
No, I've got nothing.
You got nothing?
The nearest support network now is this alcohol people that are going to come and visit me. That's it.
I want to ask where you are. I want to ask where you are in the UK. I don't know if you want to divulge that with me. I could try help somehow.
I've got a few people I've got to go to be motivated. I've got to go to my old hospital. Well, just past the old hospital, there's a place where you get brain damage. Headway, they're supposed to be helping me out. They've got my telephone number, but it's nothing like a personal appearance. And then, I've got an address for at least 7 weeks. So a lot of it is that they would visit once a week. And they'll help me get social services, direct me in the right places. But, I should have had them fucking 7-8 months ago. But because they moved to Staffordshire, it stopped. Because they don't go out of Derbyshire, so it's all fucked up from the council.
Oh, you up in Derbyshire? Yeah, Derby. Yeah. And then I was up in fucking Sunderland a few weeks ago. I was there for a week. And the other guys went Derby. Actually, I missed that job. It was a big one. It was 2 weeks up there for Toyota in Derbyshire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I mean, yeah. If there's anything I can try to do for you, don't mind trying to reach out. I should give you my number or something rather than this medium.
No, I don't need numbers anymore.
All right.
People say, people say, give me a ring, and then I don't. And some people get upset because I'm not ringing them. But it's not for these people.
Yeah. Like I say, one day at a time, and you'll get there.
Are you going to start like an inpatient program or is it all going to be done like on an outpatient basis?
I ain't got a clue what's happening. I've literally just because I've come out of hospital, they're setting it up. So it's going to be the next week. I don't know. It went in 1 hour and out. It goes in one ear and out the other. So we'll see how it goes. But I said I can't go to this place, and all they're going to say is have 2.5 litres of water and cut down on your booze. That's it. I need moral support. Not going there.
You need a support network.
Yeah.
So they went
are you mobile? Are you mobile? Can you walk? You mobile?
No, I've got no mobility at all. So I get good days. Like my arse is hurting now because I've got piles. I'll barely be able to get to a shop. I won't be able to get to a shop today until I hopefully treat my piles because it's hurting already.
Yeah.
It's looking 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, well, almost 9. So I won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh shit, Jody. Oh shit. And what about like a Deliveroo or anything like that?
A what?
You know, when you get like those groceries that can come get you or whatever you need through delivery services and all that.
I don't do that. I've got no debit card. I have to go and collect my groceries on
You have no debit card?
No.
Okay.
I'm homeless. I can't. I've got one in my old address.
Yeah.
But I can't go to the old address to get it.
Oh, really?
No.
Because you can't get there.
Yeah, so I'm just going to start again with a different bank account.
Yeah.
But that
so you can open a revolt. Do you have an ID? Because a revolt, you don't need to have an address. You open a revolt is a online application. If you have a phone, because it will link your phone, and you have ID because it wants to know your ID, it is applicable. And then with that revolt, you can use it as a debit card without actually going to a mainstream bank. It's called Revolt. So look that up.
Yeah. Oh.
Up. That is one quid instance, and that will help you a little bit.
Revolt Bank.
Huh? Revolt. Yeah, look it up. Revolt. REVOLT.
I've just done it. Yeah, I've just done it.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So that will help. That's what I do. Yeah.
I don't bother typing. I just go to Google and use the microphone.
There we go, boss. There we go. So you are savvy. So there we go.
You're homeless. You're homeless.
I'm technically. I'm in a house. But yeah, this is a temporary accommodation.
Yeah.
Do you need some help getting a place? Because I can, PayPal you some money if you need.
Yeah,
I'll do that as well. I don't mind.
There's a place where they'll send somebody once a week. It's a different place, different organisation. Yeah. I've got to pay money. This I don't have to pay money, but then I'm going to have to pay £25 to them. But they'll at least come once a week. And I'll check up on me. Hopefully, they'll help me get forms that I need, the benefits that I need. Because it's an organisation, they help people get into work. Then they obviously do this housing thing as well.
So I am subscribed to you, Shane.
It might be a better multiplicity because this has got no internet. So you'd expect that you'd expect them to have them because everybody has to look for work if they're unemployed and homeless.
Yeah, I understand.
Not in places out, so.
Dude, technically on paper, man, I've been homeless in the military. Technically, I've been,
Yeah, but technically here in this country, you'd be getting Social Security disability every month, because you'd be considered.
Shady, you can get PIP now. Okay. Yeah, we go. So
you got to know what you're saying. Yeah, but you need an expert to know exactly what to say. Now, I did find a video, and if you say yes to anything, you don't remember anything after that yes. So if they say, can you cook? Yes, but I've not cooked in 2 years. Because you said yes, they don't see that you've not cooked in 2 years. You have to say no. I can't remember the last time.
Just say no then. Just say no, because you do need the support and you're not taking the piss. No one's going to say that. Hey, Shady, don't feel bad about this.
No, I'm going to
say
no.
Your recovery. Get a revolt, sort that out, and then once that's done, you even here with some of the guys here, we'll help you out with a little bit. Okay, then you can get with that revolt, you can get groceries or whatever you need to come to you. Try again. I know this is going to be a struggle to not hit the booze again. You need to try and see what the medicine they'll get you on, especially Librium, because that will help take away the craving.
Yep.
And that's what you should ask for. You really should.
I think that's temporary. I know that they gave me something they gave me something for 2 weeks, which is temporary.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of them. So it could be something like that.
Yeah, it's just to take away the craving, and then try get on, man. Because you're important. Everyone's important, buddy, and everyone has hard times, and it's not weak to ask for help. I don't believe that. And you're doing the good thing, man. You're not there fucking trying to fucking scam, be an asshole. And it's all good, man. No judgment.
Yeah, man. No, I'm serious, Shady. I don't mind doing it, man. I got money. I'm not worried about it.
I've got to get my glasses now. Oh, no. They gave me 2 extras for only a week. One says 28 days. No, that's 2 a day. I think. I've got bisostrapol or something. 1 a day every morning.
Excuse me.
That's 28 days worth. Google what it does. And then I've got
They're giving you thiamine? They're giving you thiamine? Vitamin B12?
Thiamine, yeah, I'm on that.
You got thiamine? Good. Yeah, that will help. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I'm on Flegadine.
I don't know what that is.
That's 60. How many is that?
60
Yeah,
milligrams.
vitamin B, and Librium are two of the big things they give you in in rehab like that when you're
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it'll kind of settle him and help the brain because that's what happens with alcohol when you overdo it.
Yeah.
You know. Just get seriously, Shady. Try get yourself a Revolt card online. You've got ID, I take it, right? Because they're going to ask for a little bit of ID.
Not really. I've got an old passport that's out of date that might work.
Shit. Yeah, we might. It might. I think they want a valid one, but try it. You might. I don't think I did one before, but try it because then at least then we can send you something and you can get food and because a lot of the recovery is going to be food, eh? You're trying to eat healthy.
I'm lucky where I live though. I'm lucky where I live where I've got that many fast food restaurants. If I can't be bothered to do anything.
Yeah, no, I'd love to say I'd come over and I'd cook for you, bring some bone broth.
No, I've got a 400 grams of chicken. I've got chicken cubes that I can make a curry and something else out of it. It's just been. I've got the jars. I just need to go shop, get the mushrooms, onions, things that go with it, and then make a Taiwanese curry. So
nice.
Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah, that does actually.
It's in the jar. Well, it's not in a jar. It's in a packet.
That's all good.
I've got the chicken. I need onions, which is once my arse is fixed. Once I find the cream. Where's the fucking cream?
The other day, my missus was like, should we go do some lessons together? And I was kind of listening, and then she said something like, okay, so one of them was foods, and I thought she said pie. She said like Italian. And she said Spanish food, and then she went pie, and I went pie. I've never heard of a pie. She just got a giggling, but it was Thai food, not pie. Because I'm a bit deaf from the military,
Me too.
And it's funny, man. Pie. I just thought to myself, I was thinking about it. I was like, what the hell? There's a cooking class called pie because I love cooking. I'm a great cook, but yeah, it's like pie cooking.
I love pie, man. I love it.
The British way, hey. Pies. I couldn't believe jelly deals when I got to this country, though. Jelly deals? I was like, what the hell's that? I had to try it. Cockles and all that stuff. I tried them, man. Jelly deals, man. Yeah. Because I lived around London for a bit, when I came in from Africa, because, I came here homeless, buddy. I had fuck all, man. Fucking nothing. And you know what? I couldn't even get a job because I didn't have a national insurance number. So I had to go sort that out. Then they had the DSS or something, and I went down to the job center and all this, and I'm asking, like, how can I do something? And then, can I get anything? I need help. It's cold. It's like February, man. It was fucking freezing. I never felt this cold. And the lady goes, oh yeah, but you haven't contributed anything. And I looked over, and I think there was a Kosovan family at the time because the Kosovans were around, and I looked over at them and this young family. I wasn't like angry at them, and I asked them if they fucking paid anything to the system because I saw them getting like handouts, like literally like coupons for food and a hotel, and I'm like I'm homeless and I'm sleeping on the fucking streets here. I want to work, I can't work, and I lived rough, dude, for a while. It was hard, dude. It was fucking hard. It really was.
Well, don't they have a thing there like Meals on Wheels? That's what they have here, where they bring out like prepared meals for people that can't cook, let's say, and they could just.
I mean, I was begging, dude. I don't know. Then I was, I was fresh out of fucking Africa, bro. So, and I was under 20s, bro. So it was hard for me, man. It was a difficult time. It still stays with me how difficult it was.
Yeah.
But I got through it, man. And I managed to claw my way up, And I'm still. That's why I'm so pissed off again with us, with this country just handing money out to any fucking place. It's not their money. It's like you when I was up north, and I understand that the depravity up north is just awful. And it's just like, what the fuck are you giving Ukraine $3 billion for, man? We could use that for this country. We could use this for fucking Shady here. Let's but not that directly. I never say just give money to people because that could be even bad. That's a few friends of mine died because they gave them money through COVID, you know, and
Right.
they had no support network, and they had problems, but they had businesses, and they were just giving £50,000. The dude just killed
Jesus.
themselves on it. They killed themselves on it because of drugs, because no one was around.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Drank themselves to
Anybody
death.
out here 50 grand, they probably do the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's fucking awful. Fucking hate that shit, and are we paying that shit back?
Yeah.
And yet they're still giving fucking billions out to fucking God knows. It's not their money. Takes the fucking piss. I mean, you guys in America, you've given like fucking well over 100 fucking billion. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. No
That's
shit.
a lot
And
of
in
money.
the same breath, they're bitching about the homeless problem.
Yeah,
You know?
they can
You're
sort
thinking,
out all
well,
of
you
that
know,
sort of money, man.
dollars builds a lot of homes, motherfucker. You know, you could be
doing projects, don't you? You go Keynesian, you make projects, you get people jobs, you have ways of bringing communities together. Instead of having consultancy groups and fucking idiots that just sit there wasting money. Oh yeah, I know. We could go, think tank together. My wage is 250,000 a year to sit on a fucking desk.
Yeah.
Ah.
No shit.
Yeah, sorry. Makes me angry. That makes me angry. Wasting time. Oh, okay. I've got a mission.
Yeah, I gotta go too here. But Shady, hey man, look at I can leave my email address in the private chat. I'm always around.
That too, Shady.
And if you like feeling stressed out, you want to talk or something, or just chat, we can even do like a private call on Meet or just hang out, talk, I mean,
Shady, will you write mine down as well if I leave it in the private chat? Yeah, but don't hand it out.
Yeah, feel free to message me, man. I'll respond to you, Shady. I've always been a nice guy, man.
But Shady, just seriously, just email me. Find out if you. I can. I have a lot of reach. I'm very resourceful, and I'm not going to judge.
Too.
I'll try help you. Okay, I'm in the UK. The students in America, but we can sort each other out and be cool. It's still a network. It still helps. And get on your feet, buddy. Don't give up. You're doing the best thing you can right now. You sound fucking positive. You sound like a bloody strong guy.
Yeah, he is. And I like shit. Good people.
Good on you.
Yeah, I'm doing the old. I'm saving money.
Good.
Sort of thing.
Well, good. But don't take my email. Write it down. So now you got it in the chat, in a private chat and StreamYards. And then what you do is you just get hold of me, and I can find. I think I have friends up there. But what I can do from down here as well is try help, negate things. I do understand these processes. I've helped people through them before. Very close people to me.
Yeah, me too.
You've done the right thing anyway, and talking about it is a brave fucking thing, man. Many people hide.
I've always done it, but then you do too much, and everybody knows about your life, and then you'll always get the ones going, "No, we want you gone," sort of thing. You can't win.
No, I know, Shady. But it's been great talking to you. I do have to go. Just save my thing, okay, mate?
Stay in touch, brother. Call. I mean it. And email me anytime. I don't give a fuck if it's late night, whatever. If you just want to chat, if you're feeling like you got negative, you feeling stressed from YouTube shit or whatever, man, just email me, man.
I mean, I'll be on another chat later on this afternoon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm just I've got some things to do around the house. And I think the missus wants to do something.
Yeah, nice chatting with you again, Plastic. Good seeing you, man, too. Man.
Always, buddy. Always.
Right. See you later, Shady. Thanks for having me up, big guy. You stay well, my friend. All right. Keep playing.
Best.
Always good
see you.
Cheers, mate.
Just making sure I've got this stuff done. So just me. Let me just say that. I put everything on a notepad. Just could have swore I saw somebody walking past my window, which is a bit weird. Or save. There you go. That's saved. Right, just me here. Oh, just me here. Right, let's see who's been in the chat. Plastic cheeky. If you were getting down, Corey chat. Yeah, I know. No, I've just took the notes down. I'm looking for my iPhone. The one that's I'm going to spend my day trying to get that updated because I want to put a 3 SIM card in it, but I'm not that fucking messy. I'm gonna have to tidy the whole place up. Problem is, I don't know where. Oh, yeah, is that the charger? Oh, there we go. Let me just charge this off. I don't know where I had last time. Come on. Do that one. Right. So at least when the weather's a bit better, what I'm going to do is sit outside. But you know me, if I collapse on the floor, I'm prone to collapsing, you see, on the floor. Well, I actually do, but I'm not stupid enough to say it's all right. I did that before, and they tell you never do that. Oh, what's that one do? Oh, picture. Oh, this is another tablet. Oh, fuck. Well, obviously, I've done. Oh, I don't know why. So, I can go over there. Any paperwork? Which is fucking spouse. Oh, there's a vote. I haven't got a clue where this fucking thing's gone. My iPhone. It was on your desk. Oh, well, a good clean. This place needs a clean. The landlord's not keeping fucking track. Then again, I shouldn't keep in track, so. Oh, they make good fucking. Tell you now. They make really good fucking. Because this room's on a fucking slant. Bastard. Anyway, let's get rid of some shit. Oh, look. Skin created. What's this from? Oh, cancel that. I can do that. Where's to relocate that from? Yeah, it's going to be a busy day. Oh, might go watch a movie. Hold on, I've got 3 coffees up here. Just need hot water. So that's going to be my day trip out. Well, not day trip. I've got to do some shit, I tell you. Still curious where that fucking iPhone's gone. There's too much fucking here on my thingy. That's it. I'll fucking set it up today as well tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna get gone. There's nobody new here. Oh, this is fucking kid. Right. Ugh. They get gone. Might watch a movie. And see you later. Bye bye.